Hello everyone, so welcome to EcomBrandFoundr. I want to launch a D2C brand in India that actually sells. Today I'm building a complete Shopify store from scratch and showing you exactly how to do it step by step. So I'm Krishna Ji, I'm the co-founder and the growth strategist of EcomBrandFoundr, where we help entrepreneurs like you to go from idea to 5 to 10 lakhs per month under 90 days with high converting Shopify store, print on demand products, killer marketing setups and automation, right? So in this video, you'll learn how to set up your Shopify store the right way, integrate essential tools like Vitals, Razorpay, and BeFulfill, and design your product pages for high conversion, and launch your Facebook ads that actually works in India, right? So chapter 1 is going to be like about the product research. So struggling to find a winning product for your Shopify store. So in this video, I'll walk you through how to do a product research the right way, whether you're dropshipping, using print on demand, or building a branded store. So let's dive in. So this is Alibaba. So I think they're pretty much all selling across the world, and you can see a lot of products, different categories and subcategories under that. So yeah, so let's dive in. The first one is going to be like AliExpress. So yeah, so what you can do is, AliExpress is good for doing product research because they have a lot of categories. You can see a lot of categories here. You have home and garden, hair extension, wigs, and men's clothing with a lot of subcategories underneath, and accessories, consumer electronics with a lot of subcategories, home implements and lighting, which is pretty good. You can sell it to a lot of Indian women's and housewives and things, right? So they pretty much purchase a lot of products here from this category, and home appliance too, and also automotives and motorcycle. A lot of interest here in this category too, and also luggage bags and shoes and special occasions in women's clothing. And you have a lot of categories. You can see beauty and health, and you can have pet supplies for different pet supplies here. So dogs, small animals, and fish and aquatics. So yeah, so you can start something which solves actual problems. So rather than selling something which is trendy, which goes out of the trend after 1 or 2 weeks, right? Always do a competitor analysis in depth, or if at all you have any competitors in the niche that you are planning to do, right? Or you start. So yeah, so try to sell products which can be like available at least like 6 to 9 months in a year in India, and also which is not fragile, something which breaks, something which has a lot of defects with electronics in it. So you can avoid such products initially when you're just starting up, and also you can try to ship products which is under 1 kilogram. So that is something advisable, right? And then beauty and health is pretty good, and we have lingeries and loungewear and here. So yeah, let's go to one of the categories and let me show you. So home and garden. So let's go to home and garden first, and let me take you through a couple of products. So you have the subcategories under that, which is kitchen gadgets and sets, table decorations and accessories, bedspreads and cover lids, drinkwares. Here you can sell those because a lot of upgraded products are being introduced every other day on AliExpress. So yeah, you have yard and garden decor and cushion wall arts, garden buildings, and you have towels and waterproof stickers. Yeah, this is pretty important. This also you can sell a lot, right? And also mosquito nets and coffeeware and teaware. And yeah, so let's go back and go to a different category. So which is home improvement and lighting. So this is also one of a very good niche that you can start selling to a lot of people and housewives, and women usually prefer purchasing anything like something like kitchen cabinet storages and smart curtains and a lot of other stuffs right here. So yeah, pretty much what I suggest you is go here, take inspiration, and try to. What you can do is in the next section, I'll be showing you application from India. So we pretty much take care and handle your complete fulfillment operations, right? So what you can do is you can do your product research here, go to all the categories. We have many categories here in AliExpress. So, since you're selling it in India, so they take a lot of time to ship the products to India, and then, you cannot do it from AliExpress to India because it's going to take at least minimum like, 2 to 4 weeks or more than 4 weeks. So take the inspiration from here, and also you can source these products if you find anything. And AliExpress is good for lower MOQs, that is minimum order quantity. So next, so what I can show you is the next. Let's hop on to which is Alibaba. Alibaba is good for higher MOQ. This if at all you have your own warehouse, if you want to get your products to your warehouse, and then you can integrate that with ShipRocket, and pretty much they would collect the products from your warehouse and ship it to your customers. That's something you can do it. And yeah, this is pretty good. You can also take inspiration here, and this is not a lot of dropshippers would flood here because AliExpress is something, once the product is introduced, a lot of dropshippers would flood there and start selling the products. You can pretty much understand from the orders under each product and understand going through the reviews and things. But whereas in Alibaba, the new products are launched, since it is not of a minimum quantity which can be delivered to the customer through a product research. So pretty much they have a lot of categories here. So you can pretty much, what you need to do is go to the products, and they have the option to reach to the. So here on Alibaba, pretty much you have manufacturers, wholesalers, and the traders. So always I prefer going to manufacturers or wholesalers, not to the traders. Traders are someone who's the middleman. So I suggest going to manufacturers and the wholesalers, right? And go if at all you find products, anything, let's say you health and personal care, and you have a process for and beverages. Okay, mothers, kids, and toys. Let's go here. and see a few products. So let's say you want to sell this product in India. Let's say it's solving any problem. So what you can do is just go to this product and pretty much open the similar product. So you click on this product. So pretty much it shows the products as well, right? You can see from different. Okay, let's make it a little bit so hard. Yeah. So you can see from a different manufacturers and the wholesalers too. On the left side, you'll have a couple of options. So pretty much you can choose all these options to find whether what to see. These filters are going to be really helpful to understand if at all they are signed with a trade assurance. This is important, and so that it filters out a lot of manufacturers and wholesalers based on that. And also you can choose all these options, your suppliers features, whether they are verified suppliers or verified pro suppliers, and you can see their store reviews and ratings. And also they have product, if at all you can check with this particular trader, wholesaler, manufacturer has this paid sample, so you can pay for one of a sample and get it to your warehouse or to your address and pretty much understand about the quality and all those things. And later based on that you can order the next like let's say somewhere around like 50 to 100 units, and here you can see or check with the price and minimum orders, and from which country you want the products to be sourced from, and also you have previously exported to. So from if at all you have a 3PL in the US, if you're selling from India, so you can source this product directly to your warehouse in these countries, right? At the top four, big four or big six, right? And also there are a couple of other certifications, so based on that you can choose it. So so Alibaba is a good place to do it. You can do a lot of product research, take some time, so don't rush or be in a hurry to start your store. Please always do product research, go to Google Trends and a couple of other applications, product research on even on Amazon. So if you find any products, something related to just found on Amazon, so what you could do is you can go to the review section and understand what is the defects and the negative reviews of that. So based on that, you can find a product here which improvises and which kind of helps people solve their actual problem which they're facing, right? So that is something you can do. Okay, home decor. Let's go to home decor. Choose some boxes. Okay, so we have dinner sets, wall yards. Okay, plastic drinkwares and construction lightings. Best supplies. Okay, let's go to best supplies. So you can see here, so you'll find a lot of new products here which is not available on AliExpress, because this is one of our nice products that people are selling pretty much in the US. This is like you can get this product for $160, but whereas I've seen brands are selling pretty much for like $499, like upwards of $599, almost $600 by like at least 4 to 5 times the price what they're getting, right? So you can get the minimum orders also. Pretty much you can also do a pre-order. So once you get the orders, once you get the then you can pretty much source the products and deliver it to them. So by doing this is one of a good product. So what intelligent smart self cleaning pet product. This is good. This is a really good product. But yeah, anyways, you can do a lot of research here and understand and take the inspiration and like have a tracking sheet with you, so that whatever product research you're doing every day, take at least 5 to 10 products and put that in a tracking sheet so that you can source all those in the next application which I'm showing. Sorry. So yeah. So next thing is, so this is the application which I was talking about. So this is pretty good. We've been using it. We've been using it for our clients too. So what you can do is, so let me take you through the features and the benefits of it first, and before I take you to the dashboard and show you a couple of other things, right? So what they'll help you out with is sourcing, and they can import the products, right, from India and China, and they handle even the call center, which is the customer support. When the product is in transit, if the customer is calling you, pretty much you can, they can handle it and inform the customers where the product is, and they pretty much do the fulfillment, which is straightforward, and shipping, right, and also the COD remittance. So India works on a COD market. So what usually happens is once the product is delivered, the cash is collected to the delivery partner, and then it has to come to your account. So that is also taken care of by WeFulfill. So all these headaches, they pretty much take care, right? They handle the complete fulfillment operations for you, right? So this is going to be the, like, I'll just take a look at things. So 100% valid sourcing, import, and customs, and private label packaging is also available. So initially you can start with the minimum packaging what they provide, and later you can go for a upgraded version, so that once you start getting more orders, they take care of your warehousing and fulfillment. You don't require a warehouse. So pretty much once you source the product through these, through WeFulfill, pretty much they can source the product and hold that in their warehouse, and once you get the orders, they can fulfill it to your customers, and express shipping option is available too, right? So this is a pretty important option. So where I can okay, so yeah, this is a pretty important chart where I can show you the difference. So the only everything managed platform built for Indian e-commerce, right? So how you run an e-commerce business the smart way, and how you run an e-commerce business traditionally. So this is how the traditional people are doing, because there are a lot of things involved which we are not aware unless we dive in, right? So people think it's like just import a product to the store and start advertising and start selling, but it is not that. So once you get the actual order is when the actual the work starts, right? So you need to do a product research first, and that's how you put the product to the store, and then you need to source the product and import and customs, warehousing, call center, fulfillment. So once the product is ordered, so these are the things that you need to handle, right? Inventory, shipping, and non-delivery and delivery management, weight disputes, right? If you already have weight disputes, and COD reconciliations, and RTO, return to origin and return management, finance, store management, marketing, and couple of other things. So if at all you do it traditionally, these are the options that you need to handle. And if you're starting with a team or just yourself, just understand how much of work that will be, for on a regular basis once your brand starts growing, right? So if at all you do it through WeFulfill, everything you need to do is once you have a Shopify store site, once you do a product research through these people, do through WeFulfill catalog or externally and source through WeFulfill. So all you have to do is have a store, and then WeFulfill handle all your things. And what you have to do is just the marketing and handle your store, so that WeFulfill will pretty much take care of your operations, fulfillment operations, right? So yeah, I pretty much suggest WeFulfill, because this is one of the best things. Investing somewhere around $80, 80 USD or 79 USD to 149 USD is really worth, rather than taking a lot of operational headache to yourself, right? So yeah, the customer support is good, and we've been talking back and forth. They're really good. You can also attend some webinars through them, and learn more about WeFulfill. And as you start getting more orders, right? So that is something which is we suggest. And let me take you through the different plans that they have, right? So currently, so they have 3 different things, which is monthly, quarterly, and annually. So, and also they have 4 different plans, which the one is free, which is throughout lifetime it's free, but you cannot source many products. You can source only one product and also connect one store. Whereas you have Mover, Shaker, and Earthquaker. And I suggest you to start with a free plan and source one product and try to do some demand testing, and then you can source a product and then try to do a couple of things, and then you can move to a different plans, or it is up to you, right? And let's see the different options. So this is product research. So different options here. So in basic plan and to upgrade like a higher version. So what are the limitations of products per week is introduced? You can see here, which is 10, 5, 3, and 3. These plans. Catalog search, you can do unlimited searches on these 2 plans, whereas here you have 20 searches per day and 20 searches. And your inner circle products is something that new products are shown in the catalog. And for inner circle products with the Earthquaker plan, pretty much they have all these products. So don't think about spending $249 per month, but initially you can start with more plan. Pretty much you'll be starting with one product and try to do right marketing and start selling it. Later you can pretty much have a cash flow, then you can go upgrade with your higher plans, because this is really worth it. Because if you independently do in a traditional way, there's going to be a lot of headaches. But I suggest you to go with the WeFulfill or anything similar to this application would be good. So sourcing, let's go to sourcing next. So source product from India and China, so it's available on the plans, and fast track sourcing is available on Shaker and Earthquaker. So these 2 plans is going to slightly delay, and input customs, they're going to handle. So product samples are pretty much available on all the 4 plans, and request for quotation. So you can see this is the difference. So you can quote one product in a free plan. So if you're trying to sell initially with one product, which you can source from source through WeFulfill. If you find a product on Alibaba, AliExpress, or any other, even from Amazon, you can pretty much do it, and they can source it for you. And in a Mover plan, you have 3 products per month, whereas Shaker you have 10, and whereas in Earthquaker you have 30 products per month. This is like once you start getting orders, and this will be nothing for you. You can pretty much do it, right? So customized product creation, okay. And access one-to-one sourcing specialist. So pretty much they provide only for Earthquaker, but yeah, the customer support is good, and pretty much somebody's going to be there, and they create a WhatsApp group, and you'll be in the loop, and you can pretty much ask them a lot of the questions, right? So yeah, so next thing is the warehousing and fulfillment. Manage warehouse on the plans, and no lock-in or no setup fees for all the plans, and you can guarantee one day fulfillment. So with the Earthquaker plan, you have one day fulfillment. See, it's how that quick they can do it, right, from the warehouse to the customer, right? And also you have custom inserts and custom packaging and private labeling. So all this are available in the higher plans, right? So it's really worth doing it. But if at all so I suggest a couple of things only. So managed shipping, like we have a couple of options, and we have platforms, right? So number of stores can be included in all these plans, and yeah, pretty much we have check-in calls every fortnight, and webinar access. Webinar access is available for all the 4 plans. That's what I told you. So always get into that, understand about the platform before you subscribe for the higher plans, and you invest money in it, right? Understand about the platform, see the webinars, and if you have the true potential, then you can subscribe and start using it, right? So it's COD settlements weekly, everything's weekly, and only for the Earthquaker it is bi-weekly. So, and the support is through email, and this is WhatsApp, and this is some other things. So yeah, so this is about pricing. So yeah, and all right, so I'm just going to take you through the dashboard and a couple of other things. So yeah, let me take you through the dashboard. So yeah. Oh yeah, so first you need to connect to the store, and then you can find your winning product. You can source from their catalog, or as I told you, I'll just show you that in the next option, like or in the next section, like how to source a product, or taking the link from AliExpress or Alibaba, and pretty much source. And then you have to do your KYC, and then this is the recommended steps. So they are pretty much short. And also you have this profitability master calculator for Indian e-commerce. So all these 4 sheets going to be really useful for Indian e-commerce. This is gonna be helpful for you to understand your break-even ROAS, break-even cost per acquisition, and what's your net profit, and what's your gross margin, and pretty much about a few things about your finances and the revenue, right? And next thing is about snapshots, and here is a product research product, and there's a subcategory which is a product research. So yeah, as I told you, based on the plans, they show a lot of products. So initially you can go with some products and start sourcing and understand about the platform. So you have a lot of products here. So let me take you through the dashboard. So which is going to be like the marketing potential, the pricing metrics, and the product resources, right? And we also have this cost range. You can see under 400, 800, and 800 turbo. I think this is exclusive of GST. yeah, so cost range is exclusive of real GST, whereas price range is inclusive of GST, right? And you have multiple categories, which is health, beauty, home, kids, gadgets, and and many more. And also you have market potential, which is very high, and medium and low. So you can see here. So based on that, you can start selling products. See, these products might look simple, but if it's solving problems, start testing with it and see how good it is working. Based on that, you can do it. Product stages, whether it is research, validator, inner circle, and winner. So all these products will be displayed based on the plans that we have. But anyways, once you start selling it, like 5 to 10 products, pretty much you can take care of the expenses of WeFulfill, because they're gonna clear a lot of headaches for you when it comes to operations or customer support. WeFulfill, so warehousing and the product, if it is in transit, if it release, and a lot of things they're going to take care of, right? And yeah, pretty much you have sourcing options, which is you have from China and India, and product weight, as I told you, anything under 1 kilo is good initially, and which is 500 grams to 1 kilograms, and anything above 1 to. So based on the filters, and also importantly understand about the GST slab, because it starts from 5 up to 28%. So make sure you understand it before you start selling the product. So yeah, it is. So yeah, it is what it is. So let me get through the next section, right? So we were in the product. Okay, all right. So this is that. And then when it comes to sourcing, so how do you request for quotation, right? How do you request for quotation as business option? So where you can, if at all you find any products in their catalog, you can add their ID. If not, you can add the URL from Alibaba, AliExpress, or anywhere, and then you can add the images. And you have a couple of options here, which is basically the product name that you can copy paste it, and expected product quality. So you have 3 different options, which is low. It depends. Right, for the higher quality, the product price is going to be a little bit higher, and a few other things, right? And medium, and also low. So mostly you can go for high and medium, not for a low quality. And target landed cost is including the fleet and a couple of other things, right? So customs and everything. So how much you want the product to be, right? So let's say you're seeing that on Alibaba, somewhere around the product range is somewhere around 500 to 1,000 bucks. You can pretty much, let's say 800 to 1,000 bucks. So you can pretty much add somewhere around 750 or 600 bucks, so that you would get somewhere like 100, 200 bucks somewhere here and there. Or pretty much it's going to be you will have the information when it is sourced. So estimated required quantity, you can add like it is under 1 to 5 units for samples, 100 to 250 units, 250 to 500, 500 to 1,000, and also 1,000 to 2,000 and others, right? So if it's a bigger company shipping a lot of products to be fulfilled, so they might go for higher quantities every day, because so accept similar products. If at all you wish to accept similar products, slightly different in the looks or the design, so you can pretty much enable this. And sourcing from a branded drop shipping or a micro D2C, so you can enable this if you're okay with this this option. And expected availability timeline. So we have, so let me show you this. So we have domestic, which is which they can get at under 3 to 7 days. Import from China, which takes 14 to 17 days, which is for a lower more order quantity and a higher cost. Right? Import from China via sea, so which is going to take around 35 to 45 days, which is for a higher minimum order quantity and a lower cost, right? So it's on you, like what you can choose and whatnot, right? And so this one is final landing location. So you want your products to be in WeFulfill warehouse, or you want to your warehouse and you want to ship it yourself. So it depends, but most of the people choose WeFulfill warehouse and ship from there, right? So yeah, so that is what it is, man. Like I think pretty much I've taken through everything, and then you have your details of the order shipping and India also, right? Non-delivery rates and stuff. So all the things going to be here. The inventory reporting tools and tracking, and your store will be added here. So yeah, this is the last slide. I've given you enough information. The important information is for you to which you can start with WeFulfill and quotation request, right? And also you can price update request. So what you can do is, once your product is sourced and pretty much if you're not okay with the pricing or the product, pretty much you can again request for a requote, or you can for updated price or design or products, then you can do it, right? So yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. So always I suggest you to take some time, at least take somewhere around 3 to 5 days to start a product, understand about the product, do a product research in depth, and see where you can sell this product, and what is your audience, and a couple of other things. Understand in depth, because if you want to sell for a longer duration, somewhere around 2 to 3 years, and further introduce new subcategories and categories and niches under that, so do a in-depth research. That's something we suggest, right? And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And yeah, so in the next section, I'll be taking you through the Shopify store and a couple of other things. So yeah, let's see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. So in my previous tutorial, so I explained about how to do the product research using Alibaba, AliExpress, and also I explained you about how WeFulfill works, how to source and quote the products, right? So in the next section, so I'll be explaining about how to choose the brand name and where to get the domain from, and also the copyright and the trademark checks using trademark here, and also how to be registered with the business email, right? So let's dive in, right? Okay. So the first thing is, let's say you always have a brand name in your mind, and also do a check. So you can go to Shopify Business Name Generator and just you can use ChatGPT and get some combination of names based on your niche and product. So and then you can come to Shopify Business Name Generator and just go to this place footer and then enter the name and then start searching for it so that you get a little bit of combination. So I suggest you to go under 10 characters. That's always good, right? So let's say for the purpose of this tutorial, so I'm taking Urban Wig as a brand name, right? This is the first thing that you got to do. And then the most important thing is like you're going to do the copywriting and the trademark checks, right? So let's say if somebody has registered with us, so later, suppose let's say if your brand is going to new level of revenue, so there'll be issues in the future. So it's always good to do the the copywriting and the trademark checks, right? So for this one, so we don't find anything. So pretty much using this tool called Trademark here, which pretty much shows the trademarks and the copyrights from North America, Europe, or from India, Australia, and a couple of other countries. So yeah, you can pretty much use this tool. And so once you have that in your mind, so you can go to workspace.google.com and start your free trial. So pretty much you get 14 days free trial with all these tools inside. You can start with a basic plan, and yeah, you can pretty much sign up. And all right, okay. So I'm just not going to purchase the domain, but once you have all the steps ready, so you can go and purchase. Once you have the brand name in your mind, so you can pretty much go and purchase that. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to edit more email address. So I'm gonna start my free trial with that, and then pretty much I'll just show you how the dashboard and all the settings inside the workshop looks like. Right? So okay, so free trial. All right, so I'm just gonna set a password. All right, Shopify account. Set password. All right, you can pretty much skip all this, but yeah, you can we can just go through this and you can set this up later. Step. All right, you're all set. So what you could do is go and choose a plan. So first 3 months for $20 each, right? So your trial ends on May 20th. So you get 3 days free trial. Along with that, you have 3 months of $20 per month, right? So I'm just going to go and select a plan. So later we'll put all the details, other details. I'll just show you a couple of other things, right? So I'm just going to go and select the plan first. So I'm just going to go with the basic plan, but there are a lot of other plans. The only thing differs is the payment provider percentage. So the basic plan would pretty much they'll charge you 2%, whereas for Grow it is 1, and for Advanced 10 plus, like respectively it differs. And you can pretty much go through everything in the present plan. And I'm going to go with select the basic stuff. So I'm going to pause here. So I'm just going to pretty much fill all these details, and yeah. So see you soon. So I'm not going to put my credit card or debit card. So right. So just put the details. So pretty much right. So fast forward. Okay. So what you need to do is choose UPI. So you can use your UPI ID and then add your phone number and address, and pretty much you can add your apartment suite or etc. And then add your PIN code or city and state and along with your country. So I'm gonna set up my UPI. Okay. So you need to set up your address. So I'm gonna set my UPI. So until August 19th, this will not be charged until August 19th. So August 19th, this will be charged with $1,094. So okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to accept the payments and sign up. Alright, you can just pretty much go. Shopify is going to ask you for. Okay, they're going to do an auto pay request up to $5,000. So pretty much you can do it. Or not to worry. So they're not going to delete until you reach $5,000. Right? So. Yeah, I think it's pretty much done. So, alright, so now you can do it. Alright, so my payment is down to UPI, and alright, so what you can do is you just go to settings. So you can go to domain here. So what you can pretty much do is okay, this will be showing with some numbers and alphanumeric with myshopify.com. So what you can do is you can pretty much connect your existing domain if you purchase from Namecheap or GoDaddy, and if you want to purchase from Shopify, you can go here and just, for example, let's say if it is available. And yeah, so this is not available. So pretty much what you can do is Alright, so you can see this urbanwig.in. So if you want to if you're planning to sell only in India, so you can choose with urbanwig.in or urbanwig.store or urbanwig.com. So pretty much all DTC brands are choosing .store. So yeah, you can pretty much go with it. So yeah, so this urbanwig.com is not available. So pretty much if I want to, you can purchase with whatever is convenient for you. So based on your niche. So pretty much I suggest you go with .com or .store, right? So yeah, in the next section I'll be taking you through a couple of other things. So here in this section, so we pretty much discuss about the brand name, how to choose a brand name, and how to choose using the Shopify Business Name Generator, and also how to choose the plan and add your UPI ID and then purchase a basic plan so that you get for the next 3 months you get a Shopify plan for $20 each, and then how to do the copywriting, and the trademark checks using trademark here. Okay. Alright, in this tutorial I pretty much explained about how to choose your brand name using Shopify brand name generator, and also you can search for you can pretty much go to Shopify domain generator and pretty much go there and enter the brand name and pretty much check if you have the domain availability in that, and then you can pretty much go to trademark here and check your copyright and trademark, right? And based on that, this will be helpful. So let's say if your brand is going to hit 6% figure in the future, so to have not any issue in the future, so pretty much it's always good to do the trademark and the copyright checks before we start purchasing all this, such as the business name, the domain and the brand name and a couple of other things. So yeah, so in the next tutorial I'll be taking you to the next set of things that we need to do. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. So welcome to EcomBrandFoundr. So in this section, I'll be taking you through the Shopify store setup, app installation settings and policy in detail. Then also we'll be going through brand name, domain, Shopify subscription, logo, favicon, and Shopify basic settings, policy extra, and also the theme selections and apps which are required for the sales channel, and also app which increases our average order value and conversion rate. So let's dive in. All right. So as I explained to you in the last section, so how do we search for a brand name, right? Using Shopify brand name generator. And how do we search for a domain using the Shopify domain search, right? And then go to trademark here, which pretty much gives about our, the copyrights and the trademark, which is registered for our brand. So which pretty much eliminates issues in the future, right? So yeah, in this section, so we are going to a couple of things in depth about Shopify store setups, apps, and many more. So let's dive in. The first thing is, all right, so I'm just going to reiterate a little bit about the Shopify business name generator. So once we have the brand name in our mind based on the product and the niche, so we're going to come here, which is Shopify business name generator, and our, go to the placeholder and then search for it. So which key combination? So based on that, we're just going to go with it, right? So once we decide with the brand name, the next thing is going to brand Shopify domain name generator. So pretty much, for this tutorial, so we have chosen urbanweek.store. So pretty much we have, we can see the availability of the domain, right? So you can see urbanweek.store is available for $9 a year, and pretty much you can renew every year after that, right? So by just clicking on this, which redirects to your store, and pretty much you can purchase that, right? And then, right, that's the second thing. And then about the Shopify subscription. So let me take you through the Shopify subscription. So pretty much as I told you in the last section, so the basic plan is all you require initially when you're testing it. So once you start getting more and more orders as you grow, so pretty much you can go to the, you can upgrade to the next class, right? And yeah, so that's something, right? And then the next thing is going to be about the logo and the favicon. So pretty much you can design your logo and favicon through using Canva. Right, Canva is pretty good and important. You can just go to designs and pretty much choose a couple of designs like this, right? So the dimension is going to be like 200 into 150. It has to be slightly rectangular on the desktop. On the mobile, it's going to be like, I think it's going to be like much smaller dimension, and make sure the quality is higher. So you can choose something like this, or these are the examples, right? You can just make sure it is not complex or anything. Just keep it simple, so that which is pretty easy. So choose something like this, so that which goes rectangle on the desktop and as well on the mobile, right? And if you want to go for a favicon, there are a lot of applications available. Or go to Google and just pretty much you can take the first letter of your brand name and pretty much convert that into favicon, because that is very important. And also, that looks more legit, right? So when the page loads and everything, right? And the next important thing is, let's go to Shopify settings and the basics and policies and everything. So I'm just going to the Shopify store. Let's go to settings. All right. So, okay. Now we are in the, Shopify settings. So let me take you through one by one. The first thing is going to be go to the general, and, pretty much you can, edit your profile. You can enter your store name, so which is going to be UrbanWick for the sake of this tutorial, and store email address and store phone, and then you can pretty much save it. And the next thing is like your address. You can pretty much add your address, and the store defaults. So all the things by default based on the region, it's going to display the data, and you can add the prefix as your if at all, let's say for this UrbanWick, so I'm going to display it as UB, so that the order ID will appear as this, like dash UB1001. And also you have order processing. All right, and you have a couple of other things. So and then you can pretty much save it, right? The details are saved. All right, so let's go to the next one, so which is basically the plan. Okay, so we have chosen the basic plan, so which is $20 per month for the next 3 months, and after from August 19th, it's going to charge, 1,994. So this 3 months is going to be very important and crucial for us to do a lot of product testing and find the right product to scale, and then create a niche and a category under that, right? And then you can pretty much upgrade the plan based on that. So go to the billing. So here you have all the details about the billing. So the current billing cycle. So I have added my UPI ID, and which pretty much shows the next billing is on, the current billing date is on May 21st, right? Which is after 3 days of the free trial, which, the Shopify bills is for $20. And then, which shows pretty much all the details here. And then let's go to the user. Okay, there's some issue with the user. All right, so let's not take much about it. So let's go to the payments now. So so the payment is pretty important. So this is where you can add your, the payment gateway to accept payments from your customers. So what you need to do is go to add payments just below the PayPal and go and search by provider. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for Razorpay. I see you have Razorpay, and same way, you pretty much what you have to do is just click on it, and then pretty much you can activate it, right? See, just go in here. Yeah, you need to just install. Wait, I'm just going to go back. I'm just going to show you to search for a different one. So add payment method, go search by provider, and go for PhonePe, let's say, since we are in India. So I think you need to add to PhonePe. Okay. Yeah, PhonePe peek out. So this pretty much displays the information about what are the different things which will be displayed. So here, customer contact method. So it's asking either phone number or email. So make sure we need both of them, which is basically email and as well as a phone number. So let's go and choose this option, right? And here we need only requires the last name. So let's make sure it will require first name and the last name, and company name is not required, and optional address. Okay, address line 2 is optional, and I think so. I think it's pretty much required because we'll be shipping. Okay, so we can make it as optional, and shipping address phone number. Shipping address phone number is definitely required, right? And then this is for marketing options, and then tipping is not required, and then I think it's pretty much the same, and then you can go and save the option. Right, the options are saved. Let's go to customer account. So yeah, here we have a few options. I think you don't have to worry much about it for now. So since when you're just starting out, you don't have to worry much about this. Start the customer data, right? Customer accounts, and if at all they need to log in order to sign into your store, right? And the next thing is the shipping and delivery, which is pretty important. If you're, let's go here, which is under rates. So see, it's by default you have a domestic under India. So pretty much the standard is, okay, let's go here, edit rates. So you can choose like however you want to do it. So let's say, suppose if you're so we'll be doing it through WeFulfill, and suppose let's say you're doing through ShipRocket or whoever it is. So based on their shipping times, so you need to pretty much do it. Then you can add anything like a free plus a free shipping, or you can do express shipping, or you can do anything, and based on that you can just fill in all the details, and also you can set the price, right? And then you can click on done. So that, and for international, if you're you've got to be really careful when it comes to international shipping. So only to the locations where you're shipping, you need to enable it based on the pricing. So make sure you add the right the price when it comes to shipping, right? So here, I think pretty much you need to remove because we're not shipping anywhere. So I'm just going to delete with international shipping because right now we're just focusing on India. So I'm going to delete the international shipping and then pretty much save it, right? And the taxes and duties. So India will be automatically enabled. So pretty much you don't need to worry about it. So if at all you have the GST, pretty much they might ask you in the future if at all your revenue is kind of increasing with your sales and things. So location is like your store location and things. And here you displays about the apps and this apps and the sales channel. So sales channel would be like your Meta, your Google ads, your TikTok ads, or anything. So all those things I'll be showing after this settings. So here pretty much it displays all your apps and sales channels and everything. So let's go to domain. So we're not purchasing any domain here. So, but if you need to purchase it, as I told you in the previous section, so pretty much you can just click on buy new domain and just click on this and just click on your domain, and then click on buy so that it purchases. So it adds to your billing, and then you can purchase your domain. And if it is externally or connecting it through GoDaddy or Namecheap, just and pretty much you can just add your domain and pretty much just follow the settings. So it's that simple. and customer events. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. And notifications, right? So yeah, what you need to do is like, so this particular email address, what you sign up with. So let's say if you are, you have a, business email. So you have logged into the store, signed up to the store using this business email. So make sure you always verify it. So verification is very important, right? So come into this notification and verify so that all the email and everything goes to this once you have the store orders and if you have any query from the customers and everything, right? So unless we set for the email, like customer data, so you don't have to, you do not touch anything with this, right? Unless it is required. So language, which is by default English, and then customer privacy. All right. So the privacy policy, the cookie banners, and all those things, yeah, which is automated, so you don't have to touch anything. So data storage, hosting location, which is in the United States, and then when it comes to policy. So all those things, you have a default template. So pretty much I'm going to just generate that. So which fetches your data. So see, it fetches your email address. If at all you have a dedicated customer support email address, you can pretty much add it here, right? So for any return and refund, pretty much the customer could, reach out to you. See, everything is, and just you can generate this through ChatGPT, and pretty much, or you can just go to any of your competitor store and then look at the returns and refund policy and all these policies and make sure you learn and understand about it, and or try to create one similar based on your store and your shipping details and your refund and return policies, right? So I'm pretty much going to publish it. So privacy policy, which is automated. So we have a privacy policy here and which is enabled, so you don't need to do anything. So terms of services also, you can just, insert it. So which pretty much, has all the details. This is the default template, but you need to pretty much go understand and also make some edits based on your business. So I'm just going to publish it for now. So I'm just going to make the changes later. Right, and shipping policy is very important, so make sure it is accurate. You can just, as it could do, you can just create a shipping policy and just pretty much add it and then publish it. So I'm going to do that later too. So contact information also, it's going to be the same. So you need to add your contact information and then publish it, right? So yeah, that's all about the settings when it comes to settings and also the policies and all those. So pretty much I've showed you everything when it comes to settings. So let's go to the next one, which is let's go to the theme selection, and we're going to take you through what are the different things, right? When you come here to the home page, so go to online, click on online store, go to themes. So pretty much you have a couple of options here. So you have free themes and also paid themes, right? You can just go and understand what are the different themes we have. So pretty much most of the people will go and, pretty much just a free theme is more than enough until you hit a 6 to 7 figure. You don't need a, theme which is of a paid version, right? So initially you can start with a Dawn or Sense theme. So let me just open and show you these two themes. We're not just going to do anything, but look at these themes. Look at these options here. It's just stunning. So the themes are designed based on the products also. So, make sure to spend some time on it. Just go through the different features they provide, right? So when it comes to Dawn theme, it's very good. So you have a hero banner, and under that you have a lot of other options too, right? You can pretty much view it, demo, store, and pretty much understand it, right? When it comes to Sense, you can also go to Sense theme. Sense is pretty good theme, which has a vibrant color and all those. So you can see the different features they provide, right? What are the different sections and options that are available for this, right? This is the free theme too. So and also we have like all themes, and if you go underneath, so you have themes which are paid, so which is around $400, and this depends from product to product and the categories that you do. So for now, I suggest if you're a beginner, go with the free theme, and then pretty much you can upgrade it when it is required, right? So I'm just going to close this off. All right. Okay. So I think pretty much about the theme is good. So what we're going to do is we're going to, choose a theme in the next section when I'm, creating the product page and the home page. And also once we choose the theme, so I'm going to create the product page and the home page, and that section will be in detail. So yeah. So for now, I think that's good. So let's go to apps. Let's go and add the apps now. What are the most important apps that we need? So let's go and click on Shopify Apps Store. So first thing we're going to add is like two of the important sales channel, which is right. All right. So let me go here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is like you can go to the placeholder and just search for Facebook and Google. So pretty much I have here. So I'm going to just click on here and just install it, so that which installs to a store. So pretty much you can install Facebook and Google. So what I'm going to do is like install. and then you can follow the instructions, and then you can link your profile or business manager to this, so that pretty much which enables you to run your ads, right? I'm just going to do, so yeah, connect your Facebook account to use for the business. Yeah, this is what you need to do. So once you connect account, which is going to ask you to log in. So once you log in, which pretty much takes you to the business manager and also your Facebook ads account. So then you can pretty much go to Facebook ads manager, and then pretty much you can do it. So all these things I'm going to show you in detail in the marketing section, right? For now, I'm just going to cancel. So yeah, if you want, you can just pretty much connect, and then I'm going to go back, right? So let's also install Google and YouTube, which is two of the important sales channel in India. So you can pretty much start with Meta. As you start getting some traction with your brand, you can pretty much start raising in Google and also on YouTube ads, right? So now, okay, so I'm just going to install. So yeah. Okay, I think Google is installed, and also I have opened it, right? So you can pretty much follow these instructions and connect to Google account. So I also suggest you so when it comes to Facebook, you will have an existing Facebook account. Don't create anything new, because the Meta is not going to like something new and you start advertising immediately, they're going to ban you. Like, there are a lot of chances they might ban your account immediately. So if you start if you create a new email address, and if you have a new Facebook profile and start creating a business manager, they're going to ban you across. So what I suggest you is, like, have your Facebook profile, and then you connect, and then you can create a business profile with that, linking that Facebook profile, and then pretty much you can go to ads manager and start running ads, and then pretty much adding all those pages, the Instagram, creating a data set, which is the pixel, and and many more, right? So when it comes to Google, I suggest you the same. So create your Google account by using your professional business account, right? That is what I suggest. So with the professional or the business email, you can just connect to Google account. If you don't have a Google account, you can pretty much, it's going to help you, and just follow the instructions. Okay, all right. So I suggest you the same when it comes to a Google account. So use your business email in order to Google account, business manager in order to run your ads there, right? So these are the two important sales channels, right? In the app section. So let's go next. The next important thing is, so I'm gonna go and create. Okay, it's just gonna be here. The next important thing is gonna be vitals. Let me go there. Vitals. Right, so I think pretty much it's free right here. So I'm just going to install it. So it's going to ask you a couple of options, because this adds you to the bill. And as you start adding more and more inbuilt apps, it's going to give you 30 days of free trial. This is one of the most important apps for average order value and conversion rate. So I'm just going to install it. And I'm going to show you a couple of things when we are, adding the products, and, what are the different things we need to do in order to, do cross-sells and upsells, and how do you design your product page, and many more. Okay, it's loading. I'm just going to open this too, because these are okay. So start with a 7-day free trial and extend it to 30 days. So we're going to have right. So you have 30-day free trial ending on June. So pretty much we had. So initially they're giving us 7-day free trial, and also if you start using more of their inbuilt apps, right? Start using on your product page, they're going to give you up to 30 days of free trial. So you have 20-day free trial ending on June 6th. So I'm just going to approve for now. All right, so confirm your subscription to Shopify. So it's just loading. All right, so see, as I told you, so you can claim 5 extra trial days by adding on these inbuilt applications. So collect and display reviews, and create your first upsell, and also enable at least 5 apps, right? By enabling 5 apps, you get 8 extra credits. So credits, so that which adds your free trial. So you can have up to 30 days free trial for initial testing. This is very important application. I'm going to show you in the next tutorials. So I think vitals are done. So let's go to search and discovery. Your search and discovery is going to be search. Yeah. So this is a free application, so you don't have to worry much about it. So you can see here these this appears on the left side of your product page or your collection page. This is basically to stay organized, because this helps the customer to go and find the products based on availability, price, product type, and a couple of other options. So I'm just going to add this because this will stay more organized and this will help you to your conversion rate. So I'm just going to pin this to tab. You're going to go and customize a few things and enable it so that which appears on your homepage or the collection page, right? And let's go to the next one, which is going to be your email marketing, which is going to be Klaviyo. So in this tutorial, I'm just going to show you something like installation. That's it. So setting up those will be, I'll be showing you in detail in the further tutorials, right? So I'm just going to install that. So Klaviyo is a very important email marketing application. So it's installing. All right. So you can install that. It's going to ask you for a couple of options. Just follow those steps, right? See, it auto fetches your Shopify Store email. So make sure that's why I asked you, pretty much you add your, business email. So by adding all those details, so it pretty much links to your My Shopify Store and all those, right? You need to add your phone number, you need to add your company website and the company name, the password and the email, and then pretty much you can get started. So for now, I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to go back, right? But yeah, so once you do that, pretty much it appears on your app section. Right? Okay. So I'm just going to go to the next one. So Klaviyo is done. So landing pages. So the next thing is one of my favorite, which is the gem pages. So this is a landing page builder. So let's say if you feel like, with the themes, you have the minimum options to, customize, right? When it comes to homepage, landing pages and all this, but gem pages, there are a few things which has page flyer and Shogun. So this is going to really help you with, a lot of customizations. So a lot of brands, this is important application. So you have different pricing. Just with our free plan, you can publish just one page and you have minimum options. You have 29 for build and 59 for optimize and enterprise and many more, right? So what I can show you is, so works with so many applications, right? And also we have a lot of other options. So I'm pretty much going to install it. I'm just going to show you that. All right. So I'm just going to install gem pages too. So, okay, so let's spin this. Okay, you can create your new page, create a new funnel and create theme sections. So this is where it is. It's going to show a couple of options. So I might, show you a tutorial when it comes to gem pages. So they have a lot of, pre-built things for landing page, home page, product page, collection page, and, blog post and instant landing page. So let me show you a couple of them. Great. Okay, I think I need to. I don't know. Yeah. So if you go here, so you can see a lot of pre-built landing pages, home pages, product pages, and many more. So let's say, let's preview this. You can see if you're selling something like this, comfortable orthopedic pillows. So you can pretty much, customize to this. See, look at this. This is the one product Shopify store, something like that. So pretty much you can just customize and enhance based on that. So you can just it's a drag and drop, just like a Shopify theme builder. So pretty much you can just click on that and replace that with a content or a text or image or pretty much all your details, right? So you can see this. So it's so much of information, looks neat, right? And also helps you with a lot of conversion, right? So if you select on this template, pretty much gonna enable it. So you have a lot of pre-built templates like this for landing page, and also you have for homepage. Homepage also based on your niche, right? You can pretty much choose it and further customize. Same thing goes with the product page, right? If at all you have, you can pretty much customize anything. But if you feel if it is complex, you can hire people from Fiverr and Upwork, right? To customize things for you, and also even with a free plan, pretty much you can just reach out to the customer support if you're stuck anywhere, and they pretty much they're going to help you with a lot of things. You can share a loom or something so that they're going to help you out to correct things, because I've created a lot of landing pages, home pages, and product pages using gem pages, which is really really useful for our conversion rate. And also if you want to once you start selling to a certain 5 to 6 figure, and then if you want to make things more neat and also in a better way. So pretty much you can just choose a landing page builder. So and then you can improvise it, right? So next thing is like, okay, the landing page templates is done. So next application we're going to use is going to be Tidio, which is this is a really important application for the customer support. You can just pretty much go and understand so how this AI customer service tool is going to help you out. And also we have AI agent, and also we have chat support, and also your customers can create a ticket, and which pretty much comes to your, you can find it on your dashboard, and pretty much you can just assign it to your team if you have any, or you can just pretty much reply to them by sharing them the solution or anything, right? So yeah, pretty much I'm going to install it. I'll show you all this in detail in the coming sessions, like how to do it. All right, so all you need to do is install. So we'll have a dedicated, app integration stuff. Yeah. So you can put your work email, and pretty much you need a work email for TDO, right? So they're now going to go with you have a free plan for initially, like I think up to like 50 or 100. I think customer support tickets, or I'm not sure about it, but pretty much you need to check it in the resources or in the knowledge base section. So pretty much add your the business email and add your password and get started. So make sure everything is the same when it comes to Shopify Store, the business email, the Google Workspace email, and also your Klaviyo and also your TTO, because everything needs to be aligned, and also show you when we are doing a couple of other things. And yeah. So after TTO, it's going to be Shopify Flow. Let's just go to the app section again. App section. All right, so let me go to the app section. I'm just going to refresh once, because we have installed a lot of applications here. So you can see Vital, Search, and Discovery. We have jump pages. So I'm just going to go to apps again. Right. I'm just going to search for Shopify Flow. So let me explain what a Shopify Flow is. Shopify Flow. The next application is Shopify Flow. Yeah. Okay. So this is very important application. So increase, you can set up your workflow automation. So this application pretty much prevents the fraudulent of orders. Let's say we have enabled COD, because in Indian market it works based on COD, right? The cash on delivery option. So there'll be a lot of fraudulent orders, and a lot of people will be toying around. They pretty much they will order in your store, but they will not. When the product goes to them for delivery, they will not accept it, or they might give some fake details about their phone number and a couple of other things. So this one, pretty much you can just create a lot of flows here, automation flows. I can pretty much show you that. You can create the flows so that which pretty much stops these people by doing the fraudulent and also a lot of other things, right? So you can go here, get notified. So you have a lot of templates here. You can enable that. Let me take you through a couple of them. Right. So, all right. Let me show you a simple one, because all right, I'm just going to fill this too. All right, so so the first one is enable, which is by default this enables, which is a recover abandoned checkout. So customer abandons at the time of checkout. So pretty much this particular flow is going to work. So based on that, it's going to send them an automated message so that they purchase it again. So based on that, we have all right, so we have a lot of flows like this. So let me show you. All right, your post. Okay, let's go to a few of them. So recover abandoned checkout is already enabled, and also we have recover abandoned cart, and all this flow is going to work when you can see welcome new subscribers with a discounted email, and thank you customer after the purchase. So all this flow is going to work out, right? So this is going to be automated. So this is an automation, so you don't have to touch or do anything. So once you enable it, all this is going to work, and this also helps you in preventing the fraudulent orders and a couple of other things, right? So just go the lot. So pretty much you have multiple pages of automated templates and the automation. So based on that, you can enable which is related to your business, right? I'm just going to go back. All right, so pretty much let me refresh. So once TO is done, so once Shopify Flow is done, so what we're going to do is we're going to install with, okay, all right, the flow is done, okay. So you can see a lot of applications that we have, all right. So the next important app will be the payment gateway. So let's go to settings. So I think I pretty much showed you, so go to payments, go to add payment method, search for provider, and also you can go and add your recipe, right? And then you can pretty much click on it, and then you can click on here, and then pretty much install it. So make sure you create an account first. You create an account first, let that get activated, and then you can come and install and then integrate it with Shopify to accept the payments. So that's a better way. Activate it, then come and install here, and then get integrated to collect the payments, right? So I think pretty much have took you through all the applications, sales channel applications, and a few other. And when it comes to WeFulfill, the most important thing, which I took you through in the first product research section. So WeFulfill, you need to create an account externally, and then you need, they'll pretty much help you out. There are like a few straightforward steps. Pretty much you need to follow that in order to integrate that with your Shopify, right? So pretty much they'll ask you with your Shopify, my Shopify URL. So pretty much you need to add that and a couple of other options so that your WeFulfill is integrated with your Shopify store. So I think pretty much that's it in this section when it comes to, your Shopify store setups, app installations, settings, policies, and the sales channel, and a lot of other applications that we have installed, and also pretty much I'll take you through. Okay, so thank you so much. In the next tutorial, I'll be taking you through the next set of things in detail. So thank you so much. Hello everyone, welcome to EcomBrandFoundr. So welcome to chapter 4, and this will be a detailed tutorial about complete Shopify store dashboard and settings, theme selections, and how to import the themes. And also I'll show you how creation of homepage, creation of product page, and adding the products multiple ways, and adding the tag and collections, right? And also vital apps tutorial in detail. So let's dive in. All right, okay. So the first thing will be the Shopify dashboard or different different options that we have. Let me take you through one by one. The first one is the home. So pretty much shows about all our options, which is the date range, right? We can choose the date based on last 7 days, 30 days, 90 days. Based on that, the data will reflect. And this is for all the channels that we have. So pretty much if you enable all channels, it will show the orders and everything from all the channels, or you can choose based on the options here, which reflects the data accordingly. And also we have live visitors, and underneath that we have total sessions per day, or based on the date range. And also we have total sales, orders, and the conversion rate. And also we have a couple of options here. Okay, let me go to orders. So there's no orders for us right now, so that's why there's no data reflecting here. You can pretty much create the orders. Suppose if you're if you want to create your order and send it to influencers, or send it to your own interest in order to check complete the order flow, right? Drafts, and also abandoned checkouts, right? So pretty much it's not relevant to us right now. So this section, okay, this is for products. This is where we add the products and create the complete product, adding the data here, which pretty much reflects on the product page, right? So I'll show you all this in detail later. So let me take you through the option and explain you what is what, right? And adding the products, you can add the products and also import. There are two options, and collections. So let's say we have a product of multiple categories. Let's say we have men's, women's, and kids, right? So all those will be created as a collection. So right now all the products that we have will go to home. So pretty much we can delete it and create our own collection based on our niche, right? And then tag the products to the collection, right? And we have inventory here. So inventory pretty much shows how many units of products that we have, right? And also we have purchase orders, transfers, and gift cards. So this is not relevant for us right now. So let me dive into customers. So this has all the customer data, right? Pretty much you can add something from Klaviyo if at all we have the customer data and import customers too, and also segments. So this is pretty important. So which shows you the customer details from the email subscribers, and also abandoned checkout in the last 30 days and so on. So right. So yeah, based on that you can have some information about your customers. And this is marketing. So I think this is not relevant for you right now, and I'll show you in a different second. So the discounts is where we create the discounts, right? So you can create the discounts and give them a discount code, and you can create discounts based on amount of products, right? You can choose the product, a specific product, or you can just create the discounts for the entire collection. And this is for buy X and get Y, and this is for amount of order and free shipping, and pretty much we have all the options, right? You can create it, and this is pretty straightforward and simple, right? And we have the content here. So when it comes to content, we have a couple of options. So we have files. So this is where all the the images, videos, and everything about what we upload for the store will be reflecting here. And then we have menus, and this is where we have the main menu, right? So I'll show you in the next section where the main menu and the footer menu, right? So right now we have home catalog and the contact, and also we can create a couple of things on the main menu, which will be like avatars and also track the order, right? And a couple of things. And same thing goes in the footer menu. You can add a couple of options about privacy policy and all those, right? And then blog posts, this will be relevant only when you're working on your SEO, right? Right now, let's not worry too much about it. Okay, so this is for the markets. So right now we are selling only in Indian market, so it's a market. So analytics is pretty important, which pretty much shows everything about, the complete analytics about what's happening in the store, what's gross revenue, the returning customer rate, order fulfilled, total sales over time. We can choose the date range, right? Based on the last 730 or so and so, and also you can do a comparison, right? And we have a couple of options: the new versus the returning customer sales, and average order value over time, and sales by location, and and yeah, pretty much you have everything. And this is where you can have the data for reports, right? Which session by locations. So if at all you're selling in multiple locations, just you can go here, which pretty much shows you the data. And also we have a lot of options here, right? A lot of options depends on your product and your store, your marketing, sales channel, and everything. So new versus returning customers, and new customer sales over time. So yeah, pretty much you have everything. And live view, yeah, this is pretty amazing, which shows you the live data of the customers viewing your product page or purchasing. So pretty much shows you all the things happening live, right? So visitors right now, total sales sessions, and all the things. So it might delay by probably 1 or 2 minutes, but this data is pretty accurate, and you can if at all you're selling, this is an amazing. This is an awesome place to stay and just view it when we have a lot of sales, because it pretty much shows you how many people are checking out, how many people have processed it, right? So, and then next going to online store. We're going to the sales channel and then going to the online store. Pretty much this is where you can I'll show you how to import it in the next section. So yeah, and also how can you customize choose your free theme and all those in the theme section when I'm explaining it, right? So this is where it is. So pretty much shows you all the data. You can view your store, and also you can just I've imported a a theme which I have created. So I'll just show you how to do it. And also these are the free themes. Okay, let me take you through right now. So if you want to import theme, so what you have to do is pretty much upload as a file if at all you have. So if you want the theme which I have created, pretty much comment in the comment section for theme so that I can send you over, right? This is upload a zip file. So if you upload the zip file and then comment publish here, pretty much I'll show you how the page is going to look. So this is something which I have created. So we have announcement bar, and we have the logo, and also we have the menus, which is home, catalog, and this one. And also we have we have the banner image, and also we have the collections, and again we have a slider, and also we have testimonials and buy from us. And also pretty much this is pretty much enough for the home page, right? So later you can pretty much I'll show you in the Shopify theme builder, how can you customize all this, right? So let me go to themes again. So this is one of the option, and yeah, and also we have a few options for free theme and also paid themes. So it's completely on you. So right now I suggest you to go with the free theme and get some revenue and get some good sales, and then you can pretty much upgrade to a paid theme. And I'll just show you a couple of things, right? So you can just click on this, which pretty much opens preview page and pretty much shows you. You can just go around and check what are the different features and things that you can create using the theme. And also here, this Sense is a very good theme when it comes to beauty products, which has a very good UI and user experience, and pretty good for a free theme, right? And let me go here, and you also have Dawn and Sense. So I suggest both these themes are good. The theme which I provide you also is created using the Sense theme, which is pretty good, right? So yeah, and also let me show you if at all you want to purchase a field. So you have a lot of options. So you have the filters on the left side. So there are 13 free themes, and also you have paid 142. So based on that, based on different industry, you can choose it, and which pretty much shows you, or you can go and preview it. And then if you're willing to purchase a paid theme, you can just purchase it and then publish it, right? That's simple it is. All right. So okay. So this is about the theme section, right? It's pretty simple. So all you have to do is go to import theme, upload your zip file, and then publish it, and pretty much you can customize. I'll just show you how do you customize in the next section in detail, right? So let me go to the dashboard first, right? Dashboard and the different menus, different options that we have on the dashboard, and pretty much I can come and show you how do we customize it. And then we have pages. Yeah, you can pretty much create pages based on your preferences. You can just go here and add pages. And you can create a button page and pretty much generate based on your brand using ChatGPT, and pretty much you can go and publish it, right? That's something you can do it. All right. I'm just going to go back. I'm not going to do anything now. So preferences, okay. That's probably not important for us right now. So yeah, you can go to and then I'm going to Sales channel, which is Facebook and Instagram. I'll be doing this Facebook and Google. How do you connect? How do you create your business manager? How do you do a couple of things? And how do you like set up your campaign and launch and pretty much everything in detail. So yeah, these are the things that we have installed it for now, but we have not connected to our store or like done any other settings. So same thing goes with Google and YouTube Sales channel. Yeah, pretty much I'll just show you in detail. And then okay, right now I think let me tell you how do you customize the homepage. So let me go to online store sessions. Let me go to themes. Okay, let me go to themes, and then let me show you how do you customize using our Shopify theme builder. So this is where you customize all your options, right? So pretty much on the left side you have all the options to customize. So I'll show you what are the different things here. So if you toggle here, so right now it's showing for the home page, you can pretty much click it, so it shows for the product page. It changes. So right now we don't have any product, so it's not displaying any things for the product page. So for the home page, so I'll show you different options. This is for full screen, and this is for the mobile view, this is for the desktop view, and this is very important. This is the inspector, right? So if you just activate inspector, you can just go here and click on a few things so that it highlights here on the right side, in the middle when you edit it, so that it is pretty easy for you to understand and then edit things, right? You click on it and pretty much can go on the right side and start editing. So you have on the other side like choosing the option and editing on the right side, and you can choose the header. So it pretty much shows what is the header, and then you can pretty much go and make changes accordingly based on the settings. See, because this is a very important inspector. So once you activate it, it's going to pretty much highlight which section are you going to edit and stuff, right? So this shows about the image. So this is the banner image, right, with the text. So it shows you which portion I'm clicking. So based on that, you can go and edit it. So this is the banner. Let me show you for the featured collection. See, on the right side, you have a couple of options. You can pretty much go and edit and change it accordingly. And also you have a slideshow. So slideshow with an image. We have 3 different images. Clicking on that, which shows you. And you can go and add the images and pretty much do your customization accordingly. And then I have one more multi-column, which is for the testimonials. You can add your custom testimonials initially to get some traction. And then you have buy from us. Also, you can add your what's the USP about your product and why you're selling to the customers. What is that something they need to buy from, right? And all those things. And we again have a rich text. Pretty much you can add about about your brand and pretty much just create something relevant. All right, and then the last section is going to be about email, and pretty much same thing here. You can just do the alignments, and you can do the different settings here and just pretty much do it. And then last you have the footer, right? There's a footer section, and yeah, you can enable the quick links so that it shows about your privacy policy and all this later. So once we add it, right? This is pretty simple. So always I suggest you to go to choose your mobile view, right? Always do the always create your homepage or the product page using your choosing the mobile view, because most of your traffic comes from the mobile view, right? So traffic comes from mobile, so edit and do customization based on the mobile, and later you can make some changes when it comes to desktop, right? So always do with the mobile view, and that's something I suggest. So I think I have explained about this, and I showed you the different options here, which is the full screen, mobile view, desktop view, and also the inspector. And also on the right side, this is where you edit and customize and change accordingly. And here you see 3 different options, which is the different sections, right? Which pretty much shows you the different sections here. And this is the theme setting. This is where you can go and add your logo. So this logo, right? You can select and choose your logo. This is for desktop, and pretty much shows you what should be the pixel and what should be the size. Favicon is 32 into 32 pixel, right? And this is your brand colors and schemes. It pretty much shows you if you can go and customize accordingly, right? Whichever theme, colors, and things which you like. And right now, typography is Poppins medium for the fonts, and for the body it is Poppins, right? And you can, different font size or customizations, you can do it here. And we have layouts. I think pretty much you don't have to touch much, when it comes to, theme settings. I think everything will be pretty good, and which looks good for now. So you don't have to touch anything with this when it comes to collection card, block cards, nothing. Okay, don't touch any of this, right? You do not have to. Alright, so let me show you this. So drop downs and pop-ups, nothing. Don't touch anything with drawers, badges, nothing. brand information. Yeah, you can if you want to. If you wanted to just take a step and just add this into ChatGPT and pretty much ask for the details. So make sure it is relevant and then add the things here and social media. So yeah, if at all you have your Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and all those relevant social media links, so you can add it here, which reflects on your on your photo section. And nothing here. A currency format is fine for now. Card is something that you can customize, right? It depends on you. So if you want to change your color scheme or anything, and I think it's pretty much everything is good for now. So this is app embeds. So once we install the apps, you have to come to themes and then come to this app embeds and enable all these options. So I'm going to enable it and then save it, right? So we have install TTO, gem pages, Clayview, and vitals. By enabling this, so all the app features will reflect on your store. So I'm going to save it. Okay, so I think everything is good. I'm going to exit it. So right now, okay, so I've showed you about the theme. Like you can choose your free theme, or you can choose a paid theme, or like you can import it. And if you want the theme, just comment in the comment section so that I can send you over this theme, right? And then later you can further customize it. And I'll show you. And also I showed you how to create your homepage, right? And also customize going to the Shopify theme builder. And right now, I'll show you how to create your product page, add products, tags, and collection, right? That's the important section. Let me go to products. You need to go to products. Go and add the product. Okay, so for the sake of this tutorial, let's create this product for the sake of this tutorial. This will be your app control, this will be your letterbox smart cat wallet with Wi-Fi phone control. So yeah, let's create this product for this for the sake of this tutorial, right? All right, so let me go to okay, I have created a okay. Pretty much. I'm gonna add the title. I'm gonna add all the description. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the video. Okay, I have uploaded the products too, and you can pretty much choose your main image and pretty much anything. So category chooses by itself, right? And I think everything is good for now. And then you can, let's say we're just gonna set a product pricing as somewhere around $4.99. This is a high ticketing product. This is somewhere around $200 when it comes to Alibaba, and you can sell it. People are selling for like 500 USD, right? $500, and you can do a comparison price to somewhere around $799, $7,999, and you can charge tax on these products and track quantity. Okay, so very important thing is like continue selling when it is out of stock. So when this, if this is not enabled, so when the product is out of stock, and it pretty much the customer will not be able to purchase it. So please enable this option. This is pretty important. So continue selling out of stock is very important, and you can add your the product page and pretty much see which auto features, because it's amazing. So pretty much auto features and everything. So, and also you have a couple of other things, right? And let's go here. So type vendor. So if at all you can put your vendor details. Collection is pretty important. So right now let's create a collection for this. So let's say pets, right? Let's say pets. So okay, so what I'm going to do is when I'm going to create the collections, but we can add this product later. So I'm just going to tell you. So if at all you're selling multiple categories, as I told you, like men's, women's, and kids, and all those, you can create the collection. Based on that, you can go and when you click here and search for the collection, so pretty much it shows you, and then you can add it. So right now I'm going to add it to the homepage. So that's a collection that we have created, and then you can pretty much add the tags, something like pet, like cat parts, right? So I'm going to enable it as cat. So and that pretty much, please. So I'm going to create as cat, right? Which will be under here. So that's something good. And then I'm going to save it. So okay, let's wait until it gets saved. Okay, the product is saved. And then what you can do is you can just go here, go more. All right. I think, okay, we have published the product. So I think it is active. Right now you can just, you can view it. Let me go to products. Let me go to collection. Let me go to home. Right now we have a product. It's stock. Okay, I think. Okay, just a second. So let me add some stock. Reach the box. Okay, good. Okay, so pretty much, make it available so that, and then I think, okay, I'm gonna view it. All right, let's see how the the product page is gonna look. So it was pretty easy. So adding the title, and then pretty much based on that, we have all these images, and also we have these details, and we can pretty much customize it. We can pretty much customize it. So for now, this is more than enough. Right? So it shows up the brand name, and also keep the title under a particular length, like a character length needs to be minimum, right? And you can pretty much emulate that from your competitor. And then you have your, the title in bold, and then you have a small description. Then you have key features about it. You have specifications, and what is, white shoes are smart little fox, and also idle stops, and also pretty much, right? You have like 5 different images, and you can pretty much customize this. Right? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this off and go to Shopify again. Okay, I have to go up and wait. Okay, refresh it. I will refresh. Go to the home page. I'm going to duplicate one more product. Similarly, and I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to create variations because this will be helpful for me to create upsells and cross-sells when we are doing a vital tutorial. Right? Okay, I'm going to duplicate. Okay, I'm going to do up and wait. Version 2. Right, let's say if at all we're doing upsell and cross-sell, like buy one get one, something like that, right? So version 2. Product. I'm just gonna change the main image so that I can show you how do we do customized stuff, right? Okay, I'm just gonna bring this to the main image. We're just gonna bring this. Yeah, I think this image is good. I'm gonna pretty much okay, everything is the same. So since we have duplicated the product, and everything is the same, I think save it, and then I'm gonna save it. It's gonna get active now. Okay, so right now, okay, it's active. So what I'm gonna do is I'm go to the homepage, refresh this, go to products. See, we have 2 different products, version 1, version 2. So I'll show you why I have created duplicates, because this will be helpful for me to, doing upsell, cross-sell, purchase X, get Y, and all those when it comes to vitals tutorial. So that's all about creating the product page, adding the product, structuring things out like in a basic way, but we'll do further customization. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I just showed you like how to add the products and adding the tags and collections, and pretty much, how can you duplicate the product if at all you're doing buy one get one, just slightly customizing with few things and changing the product price, right? And next would be the most important thing. It should be about vitals. So vitals is going to be pretty important for us, because so as I told you, we'll get 30 days free trial. So right now we have we have started with a 7-day trial, and by adding all this for the inbuilt apps that they have, so pretty much we get an extra 23 days, right? And then that's something we're going to do. We're going to display, so instead of vitals, right, we're going to make it let's add all this. Okay, let's just enable this to replace after the theme. Okay, this app is activated. See, so right now, and I think we have claimed 5 extra days, and we're going to enable this to enable 4 more applications. So before that, click on display review on stores. Okay, I think the review I'm going to show it later. So then, we're going to add more products, but right now I'll just show you a couple of things about the dashboard and things, right? So we have all the apps here. So you can see a lot of apps. This is all apps, right? They have for product review. This is very important because rather than purchasing one app, so you do have 40 different apps under vitals. So this is very important for upsell, cross-sell, and also which pretty much increases your conversion rate and also your average order value by doing some upsell and cross-sells, right? So I'll show you all the different apps. So they have product reviews, they have product bundles. That's why I added 2 products. created one and duplicated another so that I can create a product bundle. You can do volume discounts, right? And also you can do buy X and get Y, right? That's something you can double the price of X and then pretty much give product Y as free, or that's something. And spending goal, you can also create a spending goal by spending like $3,000. They pretty much get like certain percentage off. And also you can do gifts, one-click post purchase, visitor replay. This is pretty important because this pretty much you can go to this option and see where the customer is going through your product page and where they're clicking on it. Based on that, you can customize and like work on your conversion rate, average order value, pretty much enhance it, right? Improvise your product page. Sticky add to cart, which is pretty important when it comes to mobile view when you scroll. So it's gonna appear on the fold, right? Above the fold, like it's going to be appear on the bottom of the fold. So when you scroll through, it's going to appear throughout, right, until they exit from the product page, right? So that pretty much also increases your conversion rate. You have currency converter. That's not relevant for you right now since you're selling it in one place, one location. So cart notice, you have related products. So this kind of appears. We're going to enable this soon. So which shows the related products just underneath your main product. Scroll to the top. This is just an option. This is just a thing on your mobile on the right side or the left side. You can somewhere customize it. Clicking on that, which pretty much takes the customer to the top of the product page. Product description tab. So this is very important for creating accordions. The bestseller protection. You can enable this so that the bestsellers of your store will not be shown to any other people outside. So content protection, so it pretty much protects your content such as image, content, text, so they cannot click and save it. So recent sales notification is also important, which improves in your conversion rate, right? And payment logos, pretty important, just enabling it just under the add to cart. Trust sales and badges just under the add to cart or buy button. Cookie banner. And then you have recently viewed. Yeah, that's something also very important. Favicon. And yeah, see, look at like the amount of applications they provide for $29, right? And countdown timers also, you can do it. Excuse me. Stock scarcity and size chart. This is pretty important. Or for a POD store, this is something that we use it. You can just pretty much go to Fiverr and just ask them to create a design, and then you can upload it, and pretty much and enabling the size chart, which displays the different sizes of the product, right? And spin the wheel to get the discounts. And they've pretty much introduced a lot of other things. So I'll be showing you AI product photo shoot, AI video gen, AI page generator. So we can use this also to create the product pages. So let's try it out. And product description also, AI marketing plan. Well, okay, background remote, we have image expand and AI image to video. So all these things you can just use it here in this app and pretty much enhance your product page for conversion, right? So let's go to widgets. Right. So here explore 40 plus widgets to transform your store. So you can see all these options: the product images, review carousels, and a lot of options, right? And yep. So AI marketing studio. So you have for AI photo shoot, before and after, you can see it. And also you have for AI video gen. This is amazing, man. This is amazing for $29. So I've been using Vitals for quite some time. So it's user friendly. The customer support is good, and also for each and every the inbuilt apps they have with Vitals, they have a tutorial, like a video tutorial. You can watch it and pretty much install it yourself. Or yeah. So AI image to video and a couple of other things, man. That's pretty good. So let's go to video gen, photo shoot, and page generator. So let's see what all we can do it. So they pretty much give you 5 credits. Let's get started and let's see how we can do it. I'm gonna get started. Search your products. I'm gonna browse it. I'm gonna do with version 2 if they can improvise. Okay. I think version 1 I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna generate template. Let's see. So you have a couple of options. Just once you create a basic product page, you can come here, choose the product in the browse, and then generate it based on your preferences. Let's see how good it is going to create, and then if it is good, we can pretty much publish it, or you can deactivate it later if you don't require it. Okay, I'm going to preview. Make sure to come back to this page and publish. Okay, so I'm just going to confirm. Let's see how the Vitals AI product page creator has done it. Okay, look at this. Look at this. It is so neat. It is so neat. It's amazing, right? See, the product page is created in minutes. So you have the title and you have a main image, and also you have the supporting images. The main image of the right, and then you have, look at this. It's so clean. And it's giving you a comparison price. It's pretty much fetching everything. So initially for testing, this will be very important. You have a everything in bold, and also the description, and and also you have key features, and look at the way they have structured it using AI, the main image and the image and the content, image and the text, and pretty much this is more than enough for initial testing, man. You don't need to create any fancy stuff, spend a lot of time, right, in order to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna close this, go to I'm just gonna pretty much publish it because I like the product page. That's more than enough for initial testing, right? Okay, I'm gonna go to apps. I'm gonna pretty much enable everything, right? Like the things which are else required. The product review, let me go on. Let me show you. Yeah, so I'm gonna activate app. So I'll show you a couple of things. So we have a few options here, which is dashboard reviews, moderations, featured, import, and all those. So the most important thing is the import reviews. I'll show you the different options we have. We can import reviews from other apps. We can import reviews from AliExpress. This is the important thing. And also you can do it through CSV. CSV is very good because you have a tutorial underneath. I think you have a tutorial. Yeah, here you have a tutorial. So based on that, you can go and watch it how to do different things. But I always suggest a CSV. Pretty much you can edit a few reviews initially until you get your reviews from your customers. You can add reviews like somewhere around like 20 to 30 reviews initially. Through CSV, they provide you with a CSV template. So pretty much go and add your details, which you can do it from AliExpress, and pretty much, or you can generate through ChatGPT initially. But I suggest you to and display the original reviews always. But initially for testing, until you get some traction, good revenue and sales, you can pretty much use this, import through CSV template and add your reviews, and pretty much publish it. That's something you can do it, right? Excuse me. So this is where it shows you all the reviews that you have imported. And if you want to moderate, in the sense, if you want to do any edits, so you can do featured also, and this is where you edit it, import it, right? You can import from all these applications: Blue Wave, Judge Me, Looks, and Review, Shopify product reviews, Stamped, and your Pro, right? And this is something. But initially, if you want to import it, you can do it through AliExpress if you do not want to take much headaches, right? Request reviews, and also you can request reviews, and you also have further setups. So it's active, right? And also you can come here to settings. Pretty much you can, you have a lot of options here. So, so I say settings. So the widgets pretty much shows about the review widgets. So you can choose your color, customize accordingly, however you want the page product page layout, whichever review layout you want, whether it's a grid view or the list view, and pretty much how many number of reviews that needs to be displayed. For desktop it is 20, for mobile it is 10. You can further customize. There are a lot of options underneath, right? And then you can go for star rating. All right, so you have options here, which is pretty straightforward, you understand. And then review carousel, happy customer page, right? Like how do you want in different sections of your review will be displayed on your product page and around your store. So that's something you have complete things. And also you have analytics here. So right now we have enabled it. So yeah, so we have enabled product reviews. Let's go to product bundles. So I'm going to create a product bundle. So let me create a simple bundle. So you have a tutorial. So any product, okay, any product, same collection. So okay, so continue to discount. So you have a few options. Percentage, like we're providing 10% discount. Continue to appearance, and then everything is good. And so based on your theme, so you can pick your color. So right now I'm not touching anything. I'm not making any changes. So this is for the tutorial purpose. So right. Okay, I think we can publish multiple products. Enable app. So it's that simple. Enable it. Okay, so it's okay. So let's see how that's gonna look. I'm gonna go to the product page up here. Yep. So I'll show that. So we have enabled. Yeah, product bundles is there. So any product. I'm gonna choose a product. I'm gonna choose a product. So that displays on the product page. This one, what not be any product, not a specific product. You can choose specific product collections, right? With this one. Okay, continue to discount, 10% flat or percentage. Okay, continue to appearance, and then continue to review, and then save. So let's see if at all. Yep. So you can see here. Yeah. So this frequently brought is enabled. You can see here product bundles, right? So by purchasing these two, you get 10% off. Right, from $9,098, you get, you save so much, and the press is this, so pretty much they can add a card and purchase it. So it's that simple. So I'm just gonna go back to buttons again, right? Let me go to apps. Let's see what are the different apps we can enable, right? So we have volume product. Okay, I'm just gonna refresh once. Okay, so right now we have two products. Okay, so all these things are enabled. So once we add a few things, right, the product bundles are done. So using that, we have enabled volume discounts. Buy X and get Y. Spending goals also is enabled. Pretty much most of the visitor replays have enabled. CK add to cart. And let me go and activate it. I'm not going to do any customization. So this is how it's going to display on your mobile, right, on the bottom of the page. So when you scroll up, it's going to stay so that the user can or the customer can purchase it, right? So what I'm going to do is, I think it's active. So that's all it is. So I'll just show you later, go into the theme section, and yeah, that is enabled. Currency converter not required. Related products. Okay, I'm just going to click, just with a single click, everything is going to get activated. See, this is active, right? You can do further customization, go into the settings, and also check the analytics later. Right, that is done. And then scroll the, okay, this is just an option to scroll to the top. Product description, bestseller option. Okay, enable this. Yeah, it's active. It's that simple. And content production, I'm just going to enable this activate app so that nobody can copy our content or anything. And then recent sales notifications also we can enable it. Increases our conversion rate, which is active. And payment logos. I'm just going to activate it for now. Just let me customize a little bit. Yeah, this is how it's going to reflect just underneath the. You can pretty much choose your logos. So I'm going to choose Amazon Pay, American Express. Okay, Visa and MasterCard, PayPal is not available, so I'm going to choose GPay, Razorpay. Okay, save. That's good. I think you can you have more options. So this is options for which location you want that to display the logos, right? So that is something. Okay, see, it's enabled. So they can see all these options. So pretty much helps customer purchase and then based on the payment logos which displays, right? So yeah, that is done. Cross seeds and batches also pretty important, which just reflects just under the payment logos. So you can choose the colors, text colors, and I can make this also black. Yeah, you pretty much make black, and you can pretty much choose all this. I'm gonna choose one. Yeah, this option is good. Okay, I'm gonna make it. Okay, the color. Let's do with something neat, but I'm not sure. I think I want to do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it white. Yeah, for now this is good. You can select badges. You have a lot of options, right? So based on your preferences, you can choose it. So right now I'm just gonna enable this, and also you can, pretty much decrease the size of them. Yeah, decrease the size of them so that it looks neat, right, and clean. Right, and that's it. I think I'm gonna save it. Alright, great. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. So let's see. Cookie banner recently viewed is good, and favicon and everything is good, and for wish list. Okay. So yeah, you have if you want countdown timer, but it might look like a dropshipping store. So I don't suggest you to go with a countdown timer right now. But if you want, it's completely on your own. So size chart is something that you can enable if it's a clothing store or if it's something related to apparel. And also, yeah, pretty much you have a lot of options, man. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty good. So I've explained to you in detail about the different things. So see, right now you have extended your trial to 30 days because we started with 7 days, and by installing other applications we have 30 days free trial, and this is more than enough. As soon as we so let's go to product page and show you a couple of things. Okay. Let me go to this. Okay. Let's view it. Let's see how how good the product page is going to look, right? Okay, yeah, so you can see, so we have, the announcement bar. Pretty much you can add it here, like, free shipping for so and so, or you can pretty much add any of your offers going on currently. And also you can add your logo. So that's why I asked you to keep the logo simple and neat, and also home, catalog, and these are the different menus that we have. And keep the, and also we have this this as a main image, and also we have a title, and we have the price and the comparison price, quantity, add to cart, buy button. And yeah, you can see the payment logos. And okay, so you need to change the location of this. I think I think I have enabled it just below the product description, but I'm gonna pretty much go and enable this just below the the add to cart button, so that it appears in the right place. And then pretty much once you add your reviews, pretty much all your reviews are going to be here. You can add images or just the text. It is completely on you. And also you have customer also who are, we have enabled this option, customer who bought this product, right? If at all you have multiple products, all these products will be appearing here, and this pretty much increases your conversion rate, right? And also you have bundles, pretty much purchasing this and thus you get 10% off, and so on. So yeah, it's I think it's pretty much I've went through the complete tutorial. So this is more than enough for you to set up understand your complete Shopify store dashboard and settings. And also I've taken you everything in detail, each and every option I went through, and just showed you how to add, customize, pretty much everything. And also like how to choose the theme and how to import the theme, and you can pretty much choose your free theme or the paid theme, based on your preferences or needs. And also how to create the homepage, creation of homepage I have showed you by importing the theme once pretty much edited through the mobile option, and then pretty much customize it going to the Shopify theme builder. And you have on the left side all the options to choose, and by activating a few things so that it shows you and highlights you which portion of the the page which you're editing, right? That's pretty important. And I showed you in detail like how do you choose the option and how do you edit on the right side of the the theme Shopify theme builder. And then also I showed you how to add the product and creation of product page using vitals. I showed you the simpler way, and also enhanced it through AI product page creation using vitals. And we added tags and also collections. And also I took you through in detail about the vitals apps, right? So I showed you multiple applications, how to do upsell, cross-sells, reviews, and pretty much everything. So yeah, I think this is one of the most important tutorials. So this will be pretty much enough for the beginner to set up your product page and start selling. So yeah, thank you. See you in the next section. Hello everyone, welcome to EcomBrandFoundr. So welcome to the free complete Facebook tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Facebook advertising, which you can create to use it for your business. Doesn't matter whether you are a beginner or an intermediate. By the end of this video, you're going to become an expert with Facebook advertising. Let's dive in. Right, okay. So pretty much I'm going to take you through the business manager, how to sign up to business manager, how to create your Facebook ads manager, and also set up your Facebook and Instagram page, and also verify domain and the data sets, which is creating your pixel and then linking that to your Shopify store, and also adding your payment methods. And also I'll be taking you through campaign setups and different objectives and what are the different things. And also we'll be creating a demo campaign. I'll be showing you a couple of things, right? So yeah, so let's dive in. The first thing we're going to do is going to a business manager, right? So yeah, so I'll just help you understand like how to navigate through the business manager. Once you log into business manager, it's going to redirect to your Facebook account. So make sure you use a Facebook account which is at least 1 to 3 years old, so that you'll not have any issues with account bans or anything, right? These are the things that you'll find it under business info, which is user, right? If you just click on this, pretty much you can see the people, partners, and our system users. People is something that you need to be aware of. So I'll be taking you through. Yeah, I'll be explaining you about the people. So whereas when you click on the accounts, you have pages, ad accounts, and also Instagram and WhatsApp. And under data sources, you will have pixels. Right, this is the pixels and data sets. Right, and these are the two things that you need to and then you have request. Right, and then you have brand safety and suitability. So pretty much you have to go to domain and pretty much link it. I'll just show you that. And integrations, and pretty much you have billing and payments. Once you click on this, so let's do. We will be pretty much doing. You can add a credit card to your business manager as well. You can add it to your ads account. So pretty much I'll be showing that too. And then meta verified and all those. And then we'll be going through security center to enable two-factor authentication. Right. So yeah. So let's dive in. Yeah. So that's something that. So we need to go and. Okay, so yeah, So once you create the business manager, you need to create the business profile. So input all the correct details, right? The business details, and submit all the documents and verify it. That's important. So once you have the GST, make sure you have a GST and input all the details, which is related to that, and make sure all the spellings are correct and double check it before you submit for review, right? And then you can verify it. And then the most important thing, once you set up your business manager, is go to Security Center, right? Go to Security Center here. All right, so here you can see two-factor authentication, which is very important. So make sure who's required to turn on the two-factor authentication. Make sure it is turned on to, make sure you choose everyone, and then that's pretty important. So whoever logs into your, to your account, pretty much they need to sign up to two-factor authentication using an Authy or any external tools, right? That is pretty important, and which adds you two layers of security, right? And then let's go to people under users, and what you need to do is pretty much, you need to go and invite people at their email address, and pretty much follow the instructions, assign access. So once we pretty much create all those things such as pages, ads account, and pixels, and data sets and everything, so pretty much we'll be coming here and adding it. So you can invite people, anybody in your team, or anybody who's externally. If you're hiring a media buyer or an agency, pretty much you can just go and add them, right? And that's the first step. So add them, add the email address, and pretty much provide the access, and then you can submit for invitation, right? So that's the first thing. So let me close it. And once you invite people, then what you have to do is go to pages under accounts. So once you go to pages under accounts, what you need to do is add page and create page. So click on add page, and then you can connect if you have an existing page which you have already created, and pretty much you can go and create a new Facebook page, right? Business name based on the business name. So let's say Urban Wick. So you can go and create as Urban Wick, right? And then choose a category, add the bio, and click on next, confirm, and then it is done. So pretty much your page is created. And then next important thing is add account. So click on add account, and then click on add and create a new ad account. So you have multiple options. Add an existing ad account if at all you already have it, or you can request for access. Okay, this is something not relevant for us. So click on add account, and pretty much you can click it as Urban Wick, right? I can choose your time zone and currency. So make sure you choose the right currency, right? You can choose USD, it's fine. And also you can choose INR, and usage, confirm, and done. So pretty much, you can go follow the instructions, click on next. So this business manager is only for the tutorial purpose. So I'm not going to create anything here. So you can, these are pretty straightforward. You can pretty much go and, okay, pretty much you can just follow the instructions and create it, right? That's how it is. So, right. Okay. So I'm just going to close it. And then, so once you add account, create an ad account, right? And then add all the details and create one, and select your name and provide access. That's something you have to do it, right? And then what you have to do is create an Instagram. So let's come to Instagram here. So Instagram, I suggest creating one externally and then log in and then connect it. So I don't suggest you to create here because we kind of face issues when we try to create one here, right? So claim Instagram account. So okay, so your Instagram account needs to be, so create it externally and then, make it into a professional account. Then you can come and pretty much, click on add account, and then it shows you option to log in and then connect it, right? And this is for WhatsApp. It's not relevant for now. So, and then let's go to datasets, right? So datasets, it's pretty important. So create one based on the business name. So let me go and create. So earlier it was pixels, so right now it is datasets. Click on datasets, add, right? You can create it as Urban Wick based on your business name, and then you can pretty much create it and then follow the instructions, and which redirects to Facebook and then Shopify, and follow the instructions and choose the pixel, and the data sharing option will be displayed. So make sure you choose the maximum, and then connect pixel and agree, and that's it. So it's that simple. So just follow the instructions, just a couple of clicks, and then it will be done. So right, so the test is done. So I have a different business manager with the ads account. I'll be showing that when we creating creating campaigns and all those, right? So that's all when it comes to data sets, right? And these are the options that you need to do. So as I showed you, from user, accounts, and data source, and these 4 options. And then so once that is done, so what you have to do is install. So once the data set is done, and then let's go to request. Let's go to brands. Okay, here is the domain. So yeah, you need to click on add domain. Okay, so you need a new domain for the business. So create on this, and then you can pretty much add your domain which you purchase from Shopify, and then pretty much add it, right? And then follow the instructions. You can go, and as I told you, when it comes to data sets, just go to Shopify, follow the instructions, and then you need to do a couple of things and connect pixel and then agree, so that which connects between the Facebook and also your Shopify, right? So it's pretty straightforward, right? And then so what you have to do is, like, once the domain is done, once you have added the domain here, so what you have to do is you need to install Metapixel helper and then add your website URL and then test the events, which should be able to track, right? So that's something important. So you can also add it as a Chrome extension, and pretty much you can go to your page and then scroll it and just click on few events, like which actions which you take on the page, and then the Metapixel helper should be able to show it as a view page, right? That's important. And once that is done, the most important thing is here is billing. So I think once you click on this, which redirects to billing and payment, so what you can do is go to add business payment method. So you can pretty much add it, right? So here, so you can just click on next. So add a credit card and make sure you use just one credit card, right? And do not use this card across different ads account. Use just one credit card to that particular ad account. If you use it for a business manager, which is fine, but make sure to add just one credit card to one ad account, right? And make sure you have funds, and always make sure to have maintain the funds, and also enable the international transactions. So which is pretty important, right? So once that is done, so let me go back to business manager. Okay. Let me again tell you things. So sign into business manager, and then which redirects to Facebook login option. So log in with your Facebook profile, right, which has a 1 to 3 years tenure at least minimum, and then it gets you to this dashboard and go to people, right? Add yourself, go and invite people. So based on that, and then go and create add the page, and then add and create your ad account, right? Follow the instructions. Create Instagram account externally, and then come and log in here, right? Go to data source, go to data sets, and then add it here. Follow the instructions, which pretty much helps you to connect your pixel with your Shopify and also the Facebook Business Manager, right? And then you go to brand safety. Okay, then go to domain. So you can add your domain. So you would have purchased your domain from Shopify, right? So pretty much follow the instructions, add your domain, and follow the instructions, add the add the tag going to your online store themes, and pretty much add under head and head section, right? That is pretty important. So you can pretty much follow the instructions, or it will be you can go to the resources and also understand like how do you add the tag, right? So okay, and then the last thing is like the billing and the payment. So go and add your credit card, right? So that's all about it. And then next, I'm going to take you through the next thing will be about the ads manager, right? So I'm going to go to ads manager. So this is in Java. This is just a dummy account for the purpose of this tutorial. So let me just create one. So I'll just show you what are the different things. So you'll have a couple of options, which is account overview, campaigns, ad reporting, audiences. So this pretty much shows all your audiences which you have created, and your billing and payment. You can add your credit card in the business manager as well, or in your ads account. You can click on that. Pretty much redirects you to add your card. So advertisement settings and event manager, which pretty much shows all your events or pretty much any action that's taken on your website, right? So everything will be shown. So and then pretty much you have all tools. Pretty much you have a lot of options here, right? So that's all about it. And let me go and create a campaign objective. So I'll show you about the campaign objective. So we have multiple campaign objectives. Choose a campaign objective. So most of the campaign objective, 99% of the campaign objective would be like sales, right? Because we need conversions. So all this will be awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, and app promotion if we have any apps. So yeah, pretty much this is going to be about. So we'll create a campaign, right? So sales, and click on continue, right? Also, once we choose our campaign objective, which is sales, and then hit on continue, so we'll be we'll be here. So pretty much you need to choose your campaign name. So just pretty much to have a naming convention for any campaign that we're doing. So Urban Wick. So make sure you write your first 2 letters or anything of your brand name. And also this is going to be a sales campaign. So write based on the objective. So I'm going to make it as conversion campaign, right? Conversion campaign based on the objective, and then I'm going to pretty much add the date, so which is 20th May, right? Okay, 25. So this is going to be the naming convention, so which is the brand name and the campaign objective and also the date. So you don't, when it comes to campaign details, so do not touch anything with this. So buying type is options, so don't touch anything. So campaign objective is sales, since it is that, and we don't enable advantage plus catalog ads right now. So when it comes to so the budget strategy. So pretty much, we can set budget at 2 levels, which is at the campaign level and also at the ad set level. So the campaign level is like, okay, the budget is spent at the campaign level is called a CBO, and the budget which is spent at the ad set level is called ABO, right? So pretty much, so when it comes to spend 1/3 of the product price is the good budget to spend. So right now I'm going to turn it as a CBO. So let's say the product cost is around, let's say 3,000. So let's make it as 1,000 as a daily budget, right? And then pretty much you don't touch anything with this, A/B testing none, and then you can just click on next. All right, so once you have that, so this is going to be a broad targeting. So we're gonna like broad targeting and pretty much come up with a name, which is 25. Okay, right? And then pretty much you can choose your website because you need to include your website. So when it comes to conversion location, so we're gonna send the traffic to the website, right? So that they'll be able to purchase it. And then performance score is going to be like the maximum number of conversions. And also we have, we have two things, which is the maximum number of conversion and the maximum value of conversions. And also pretty much we have other goals, but right now we choose a maximum number of conversions always, right? And then so once, since we have not created the data sets and we added connected the pixel to our Shopify store, so once you have that, it will be displayed here. You choose the right pixel based on your storing, right? And that's something good. And right, so budget and the schedule when it comes to your, so always schedule for the next day, right? Always schedule for the next day, right? And if at all you have an end date, you can pretty much choose it. So let's say we're running this ad for like 3 days from now. So let's make it as 23rd, and you can make it as 23, 59, 23, 59, right? Okay, that's something good. So let me not choose anything. So let me start from tomorrow, like tonight. Today is 20th, so tonight 12 a.m. right? And then you have a couple of other options, and you have audience. So this is pretty important. So so you need to do some competitor analysis and understand your audience, and you can basically once you do the competitor analysis, you pretty much know whom they're targeting it to, right? And also you need to pretty much understand your audience, your customer behavior, and all those. And based on that, you can understand it. So when it comes to that, I'll just show you in a different section, right? Okay, right now it's not okay, right? So pixel and all those, that's pretty good. So location, so you can let me show you through location. So you can choose based on your location. So since we are targeting only in India, so or you can pretty much search based on locations, right? You can put any other countries or anything, and also you can pretty much choose countries, select all regions. Also you can do it, and also you can pretty much save your locations or region, and then pretty much whenever you are running a campaign, you can go and choose it so that you don't have to do it every time. And you can also add location in bulk, and right, you can also do include and exclude. Suppose let's say we are doing it in India and we do not want to include any other countries, or let's say you're doing only in the major cities such as Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, and also a couple of other cities, and you don't want to include any of the other cities, so you can pretty much add it as exclude. That's something good. And also you have a couple of other options. So so right now we're doing it only for India, so let's not further. All right, and then we're not going to do anything with when it comes to placement, so click on show more settings, and it's going to be on all the platforms, so you can pretty much choose it, but I suggest you not to touch anything with this, right? Most importantly, and also it shows based on your budget, since campaign score, and it's going to show your budget and audience and placement, and also it's going to show like the audience, the targeting is going to be broad. So I'm just going to click on next. Let's go to all right, so this is, let's say we have our creatives, and I'm going to add the date, just 25. Okay, right? So this is going to be that. All right, so once we are in the ad level, so what you have to do is create your naming convention. So let's say create a one, and also based on the dates. And then I think you don't need to turn off partnership ad, it's not relevant to us right now. So, and then identity, when it comes to identity, you need to choose your Facebook page, right? And then you have to choose your Instagram account. So we have created this when we created the business manager and added created a new page, and also externally creating the Instagram account, and then pretty much we choose that, right? And then add it up and everything is good. So most of the time, so it's going to be manual uploads, and there are a couple of options when it comes to format. So it depends, right? So flexible is going to go very soon. So we will show you ads in the formats we predict may perform the best. So this is going to be something like a DCT, dynamic creative optimization. So you enable this, you have a lot of combinations, and so that it shows to the right audience. That's something that if you want to do it, you can do it. But pretty much single images and the video is good. So I'm going to choose this, and carousel is for carousel. So let's say for a clothing brand, products under a category, and pretty much you can now add all the products and show it as a carousel. And when it comes to collection, so this is something that, right? And so we're going to choose a single image on this, and then pretty much you can add your website URL. You can pretty much add your, you always do a QC before you launch the ads, or preview on URL, so that it has to redirect to the right product page or the collection or home page or whichever it does. And then display name can be, if the URL is pretty lengthy, and if it is going to a collection page which has a lot of additional things, so pretty much you can, a display name, you can just add your website name so that it will be displayed. So browser add-ons. So let this be none if you're, if you want them to call you. So choose this option and add your number. Messenger, redirect to Messenger. Instagram direct goes to your Instagram account, and WhatsApp is WhatsApp. And instant form is like for, if it was for the lead generation and things, you need to enable this and create a form so that it redirects. And we also have further options. So let me click on creator. So for this purpose of this tutorial, so let's create, all right. So here you go. Okay, so this is how it's gonna display. Let me write that as www.google.com. Okay, add your website name and display link. And then I'm just gonna click on next. I'm just gonna add, like 4 products or 4 images. All right, so we'll duplicate it later. Okay, so make sure it's square, original, and vertical. This make sure understand the dimension, and based on that you can just enable this. All right, so primary text, headlines, and description, and learn more. So call to action is very important. So make sure it's always shop now. So based on your call to action that you have. So let's add the primary text, headlines, and description. So this purpose have created right. Okay, headline is this. Description. Okay, this is the dummy, primary text. It's not the exact primary text. Make sure you can just use the help of ChatGPT, and also make sure add an instruction saying that it has to follow the Facebook ads policy, right? So based on that, you have a couple of things. So this is for the purpose of this tutorial. I'm just adding this, and also description you can add something, and also I'm just going to click on next, and then make sure the advantage plus creative enhancement except music and few other things, everything is turned offside, right? You can see the image here. All right, so one image or a video or a slideshow, whatever. Okay, so I think we need to pretty much, so you can pretty much click on advanced preview and preview it, and also campaign score is good. Okay, all right. Anyways, and this shows the different placements. This is basically on desktop, and this is square. This is 9:16, and this is 4:3, right? So pretty much we have these options here, and yeah. So I think pretty much it. All right, and media. All right, so I think a few things have been changed. Trying within within error, but do not mind. We're just doing for the purpose of this tutorial, so do not mind. All right, so let me click on advanced preview. So it's gonna pretty much show us on different placements, which is all. So right now it is showing for all the placements. Let it load. Yeah, so you can pretty much see it. It's going to show our image, it's going to show our ad copy, and our call to action, which is the shop now, right? And you can click on different placements, which is feeds and in-stream, and also stories. This would be like Instagram purely, and this is the last one, right? So let me go and click this next. And what you can do is cancel it, and pretty much all right, so the next important thing is website event tracking. So you can pretty much set it up. Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, website events. All right, so you can go to Events Manager and pretty much do that, and offline tracking. Okay, offline events, and then you can set up your URL parameter and all this. So yeah, this is still the website events needs to be set up. So let's say let be a page view, or any other actions that is taken on your page that needs to be set up. So you have to go to your event manager, go into your business manager, and then or you can go to your Facebook ads account and then pretty much set up all your website events. There's an option to set up because we have not set up, right? So. All right, and your parameters, and let me see, and handles. Okay, all right, so we're not going to do all this. That's not relevant right now. And then you can hit on publish, and that's something. And if you want to duplicate, you can pretty much come to the ads level. Let's say you pretty much come to. Okay, I'm just going to come to asset, and then existing campaign, and then I'm going to duplicate 2 times. Right. So if I want to duplicate, so this is something. Right. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be 1. I'm just going to go here. So I'm going to make it as 2. It's going to be asset 2. So check all your settings, which is accurate. Okay. Everything targeting is good, and then go to creative. And what we could do is just change the image and change the ad copy, and you can pretty much go edit it, edit media, and then you can add this image so that they just changed. So you go next. Pretty much shop now, and then it is done. Yeah, so this image is changed, so you can see a different image, and you can change your ad copy also, and change your headline and description, and pretty much your call to action. You can also choose as have a couple of options, which is learn more, order now, and also shop now, sign up and subscribe and watch more on things, and then pretty much do that. And let me go to the last one, last asset, which we have duplicated. Okay, this was second one, and then this is the one. This is going to be asset 3. And let's check all the settings. Okay, everything is fine. And then you can pretty much go here and just change the image, or you can add a video or anything, and then edit media, and then I'm gonna add this as our image. Click on next, go through the instructions, and don't be hasty when creating the campaign. Make sure you learn it. see the different changes, click on buttons and understand what are the different changes happening and how it is reflecting, right? So once that is done, you can pretty much go and publish it. For the sake, I'm just going to discard this, right? Yeah, which I'm going to close it. So which. Okay, so I think for the sake of this tutorial, we created a demo campaign. Also, going to the campaign, choosing the campaign objective, which is sales, and then clicking on continue and going to the campaign and choosing the settings, and based on selecting the budget. So, and also understanding the naming convention. So based on the brand name and what is the the campaign objective and also the lead, and then choosing the CPU as as an option, and then selecting the budget as 1/3 of the product price, which is like $1,000. Let's say the product price is 3,000, so we're choosing 1/3 of the product price, which is 1,000 as the budget, but it completely depends on you, like depends on your product price, right? And then we clicked on next and we went to pretty much we went to the asset level, and then asset level is where we choose all the audience, right? So based on different targeting that we have, so we choose couple of options there, and then clicked on next, right? Which once we have the interest there ready, and then the time to launch the things, and also we have a start date and end date for the campaigns and a couple of other things, and then click on next, which pretty much takes us to the ad level. This is where you add your creative and the ad copy, and based on that, you can pretty much duplicate it, and that's how it is. So when you go to campaign here, pretty much shows one campaign. Since we duplicated 3 different assets, and also we'll have pretty much we'll have multiple ads under that, right? So we have 3 different assets, and also we have 3 different ads under that, right? And the last thing which I'm going to take you through in this tutorial is you can go to these columns pretty much for now, so you don't have to worry in order to understand the metrics. So based on the funnel, so what you have to do is just understand all these metrics, right? So what does these metrics do? The 4 most important metrics is the amount spent versus the cost per acquisition and the ROAS, right? So how much money we put in and how much money we are able to make it, right? And you can see all different. So just give me a second. Yeah, you can see the different things. So by default, we choose a column as performance. So pretty much we have a few things. So it shows about the ad name, the bid strategy, the budget, and also attribution settings, the results, the reach, and the impression, and the cost per results. And also we have a couple of other things, right? So and also we have a different ranking, and also the amount spent and ends. And if you want to customize your columns based on click on go to columns. Okay, so what you can do is see this pretty much has all the options. So based on performance, based on ad relevancy diagnostic, and also cost and performance funnel engagement, and also a few other options. So what you can do is pretty much go and click on each one of them and add things, right? You can just click the drop down and you can choose which are the things which is relevant to you. So based on that, you can click and like put that in a sequence based on your funnel, right? It has to come from from the landing page and taking action on your product page, and then clicking on a couple of things, clicking on your products or collections or whatever, and then purchase, and then which is pretty much going and adding to the cart, and then initiate checkout, and then purchases, and then if you want to understand the creators, there are a few options here. Right, all those things, it's pretty straightforward, and pretty much you can understand it and do it. So once this is there, you can just click here. Okay, so add relevancy diagnostic. Okay, and then so it's going to be about the cost. Right, you have a couple of options, which is cost per visits and cost per and you have CPMs. These things are important, and then you can go to funnels. And so if you want to understand about the 3 seconds video plays and a couple of other things, right? And if you want to understand how the video is performing, right? Page post fits towards the Instagram page and stops, and calling, messaging, and media you don't have to worry about, and clicks. There are a few things which is the unique, which pretty much has the percentage of accounts into it. So you open several other things. So pretty much you can go and understand here what is what, and it depends from business to business. When it comes to e-commerce, there are a few things that's completely important. So the CPC, the CPMs, and few things, right? And also if it is unique, so it makes sure it does account, right? So you need to understand about different things. Go to the columns and understand the different metrics, what is what, and whether it is relevant to your business. Make sure you spend some time understanding that. And start date and end date is pretty important. And also let's go to buying type, objective. Objective shows what kind of objective we have, and also it shows budget and fine. Conversion location is important if you're targeting locations. So and also this is so add creative. All right, this is not something in tracking. Okay, so this tracking and optimization. So yeah, so since I've showed you for most of the things, you don't require all of them, but pretty much I just showed you things which are important. So based on that, you can just drag and pretty much add it, like the start and the end dates, or end date at the last, and then pretty much you can add your campaign in the beginning, right after here, and then you can add your app, so results, amount spent, and then pretty much you can add your reach, frequency, and and also CPC and CPM together, and also different clicks based on to understand whether it is unique or whether it is from the same person multiple times, and then you can add your card, initiate checkout, and then just these things are right. And then yeah, so that's all about it. And then you can just pretty much save this column and enter your name, so anything as your like preset, and then click on save, right? So which saves. So right now I'm going to cancel it. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So hope I took you through the complete Facebook tutorial, right? And then pretty much took you through Business Manager, Facebook Ads account, and setting up Instagram and Facebook page, and also verifying domain and data sets, which is connecting your Facebook pixel to your to your Shopify store with your Business Manager, adding the payment methods, and also we just did a demo campaign setup along with the objectives, and pretty much added a few things. Make sure to going to Business Manager, going under security, and add your two-factor authentication. Make sure you enable everyone, so that whoever logs in, it asks for 2-layer of protection, and nobody can do any of any scam or fraudulent stuffs, right? And then pretty much grant access to the people you need to, like yourself, your team. Make sure don't provide admin access to to the moderators or anybody, and make sure you disable the financial and a few things which is not required for them, right? And then we went through ad accounts, create Instagram data sets, and pretty much everything. Okay, so yeah, so all right, so this was a detailed tutorial about the Facebook Business Manager, Facebook Ads account, or setting up Facebook and Instagram page, verifying domain, and also data sets and pixels, payment methods, and campaign setups and objective. And also we created a like a demo campaign, and pretty much showed you how to create it, duplicate it, and adding the the ad copy and the creatives, and publishing it. And also I took you through the cost of the custom columns or setups to understand the metrics, and you can choose the metrics and understand the metrics, go to the research section and understand it, read it based on the relevancy of your business. You can enable it and align it based on your business, and pretty much which helps you to understand how good the ads are performing, how good the creatives are performing, and how much we're investing money and how much we're getting it out, right? So yeah, so I think which was a detailed tutorial. So thank you so much. Hello everyone, welcome to EcomBrandFoundr. Welcome to complete Google Ads tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Google Ads advertising, and which you can use it for your business. And doesn't matter whether you're beginner or intermediate. By the end of this video, you are going to become an expert with Google Ads when it comes to setup and also launching your campaigns. Let's dive in. All right, okay. So there are two ways that where you can create your Google Ads account. Pretty much you can go to ads.google.com and then sign in with your business email, which we have created. So which pretty much takes to our Google Ads account, or when it is from our store under sales channel, you can go to Google and YouTube and click on connect your business email, so that which ask you a couple of options. So let me tell you what are the different options going to ask you, right? So once you sign up, then underneath it's going to ask you for to add policies and follow the instructions. So make sure all the policies or everything is added from the settings in the Shopify. So all the terms and conditions, shipping, and refunds and returns, everything is intact, right, based on the business. So once that is done, so what we have to do is it's going to ask you to connect to the merchant center. So if you do not have one, so pretty much there's an option to create one. So create one. It's going to create in like a couple of seconds, right? And after that, so once that is done, you need to pretty much add your phone number and verify it underneath. So we're not going to create one here because this is just for the tutorial purpose. I'm going to show you how to create the campaigns, but these are the simple instructions. You need to click on few buttons, but pretty much follow my instructions to create one, right? And then accept the terms and conditions and continue, right? So let's dive in. And yeah, so there are two things important here. So once we complete with all these instructions and setup, so what we have to do is once we sign up from Shopify, follow the instructions and add our terms and conditions, verify our phone number, and also create a Google merchant account, and then agree the terms and condition, and once that is done, so pretty much you need to come to Google Merchant Center, and then pretty much you can sign in with the same email address, right? The business email address, which if at all you have, right? So or with your personal email address, you can pretty much sign up to Google Merchant Center, and then follow and check for anything that needs to be completed. So on the left side of the dashboard, they're going to ask you for a couple of options. So I'm going to pretty much take explain you about that. So why are we doing this? Because the communication will be from Shopify. So because Shopify is where we have all the products, our catalogs and everything, and from there it will be communicated to Google Merchant Center, and then everything, once it gets approved in Google Merchant Center, that is when it communicates to Google Ads account. So that's how the communication goes. It goes from Shopify Ads to Google Merchant Center. Once it gets approved, it goes to Google Ads account, right? So that's how it is. So that's why we are creating Google account and also Google Merchant Center, right, from Shopify. And on the left side of the Google Merchant Center, there are a couple of options, which is basically you need to add details of the product, and these are pretty straightforward. You can pretty much relate to your products, whatever you have on Shopify. It's going to ask you for details, right? So that's something that. So yeah. All right, so you need to add the details of the product, shipping and returns, and business info. And so pretty much it's going to take, right? Pretty much it's going to take like 3 to 4 days for approval. So after we submit the details of the products, shipping and returns, so make sure whatever information you provide, it is accurate, and also you keep up the promise with that, right? Delivering products to customers too, right? All right, so let's dive into setting up a campaign. So yeah, this will be your simple instructions. This will not be an in-detail video about Google Ads, but pretty much I'm just providing the information, how the communication goes, and what are the different setups that you need to do, and what are the different ways to sign up, right? And yeah, let's dive in and set up a campaign, and just pretty much show you. All right, so once we're logged, so pretty much we can, it brings us to this dashboard. This is what the Google dashboard looks like, the homepage show. All right, so once we sign up to Google Ads, so this is how the dashboard looks. So we have overview, recommendation, insights, reports, and also, pretty much we have a couple of options underneath for optimization, insight, auction insights, and a couple of other things. So you don't have to worry much, since if you're a beginner or intermediate, pretty much you just have the knowledge about it. So campaign, ad groups, and ads, just like Facebook, and asset groups and experiment campaign groups. And also we have different assets. So pretty much shows you the assets in a campaign, and also different products and diagnostics. And also here we have audience, keywords and the location and the content and a couple of other options, right? And on the left side under the create button, so pretty much we have a campaign, and we have goals, which has conversion and measurement. And also we have tools, right? Pretty much you can see the different tools that we have. And also billing, this is where you add your card, right? This is pretty important. So make sure, you add your credit card so that it works as a prepaid basis, or, if you're going to add something which is not prepaid, so it's going to, okay. So pretty much add the card so that it detects, right? If it's a debit card, you can pretty much add the funds and start running ads. And then this is the admin option. So let me click on create a campaign. So let me show you, right? So we have a couple of options here. So what's your campaign objective? Just like Facebook, we have a couple of objectives here, whether it's the sales or the leads. So pretty much most of the business goes based on sales and leads for service-based business, and it's just the website traffic, and if they want to promote their application, right? This is app promotion, and also there are a couple of other options. Create guidance create a campaign with guidance. This goes for YouTube ads, right? Okay. So anyways, and right. Okay. So just worry about our conversion goal here. So I'm just going to click on continue. All right, so here you can see options. So these are the different campaign types, whether we have search, performance, shopping, demand gen, display, and video. So search is, performance max. That's something which displays on all platforms, just like, the Google knows best way to, show our ads to the customers. And whereas search is completely based on the search intent, right? And shopping is, above search ads, which appears pretty much, which is applicable to all the products, right? When we search for some products, pretty much we have few options. And above that, there's something called sponsored with the image and also the product pricing and a couple of other things. That's the shopping. And then we have display ads, and also this is video. So this pretty much goes for the video ads. So I'm going to create a performance max, and the objective would be sales, right? So since it's e-commerce, so performance maxed. And yeah, so pretty much which, the merchant center account will be auto fetched, right? And, or you can pretty much do it. And here, for the sake of this, so I'm going to create something like urban work campaign, and this would be a sales campaign, right? Which is Pmax. And then I'm going to, sales and Pmax. And then I'm going to pretty much add the date, 25. Okay. So don't worry, just naming condition is just for your references, right? And for the, this is not going to affect any performance. So here, just add your campaign name. All right. So when it comes to bidding, so there are two options here. So there's conversions and conversion value. So right now you can pretty much choose start with conversion, and then pretty much you can switch to conversion value. So conversions pretty much focus on the purchases, whereas the conversion value pretty much focuses on the revenue, right? So set up a target, cost. So let's say cost per acquisition, we are able to provide at least one third of the product cost is good. So let's say the product cost is around 3,000. So, we can make a, cost per acquisition similar to 1,000, or if it's a 1,000 or 1,000 rupee product, so we can make it as 300, right? So that's the cost per acquisition. And yeah, so pretty much we choose a couple of options and then click on next. So here you can choose your countries, so all countries and territories, and pretty much we're going to target in India, and also, language is English. And we have more settings. Let's see what are the different options we have. So yeah, so here we have the start and the end date. So pretty much let's campaign URL, brand exclusion, and age exclusion. So you don't have to worry much about it, right? So the next option is once we click on next, so we come here to the next portion, which is the asset generation. So which is, pretty much you need to add your URL, and also pretty much, so what products and services are you advertising in this campaign? So pretty much you can just print this and put this in ChatGPT and, ask for references, right? So that it gives you the accurate results, so that you can just pretty much start testing it. And also what makes your product and service unique, and pretty much, create a description and pretty much do that. So yeah, so generate assets done. So I'm just gonna generate assets, and let me go to the next one. So let's see. Okay, so once we click on next, so we come to the asset group. So pretty much name your asset group, right? And then scroll down, and then come to assets. So this is where you add your final URL, and also your asset URL, and then add your headlines, which is up to 15. So you have on the character length of 30. So make sure everything is under that and everything is relevant to the business, and make sure these headlines are pretty important. It's going to display right in the ads. And also you have long headlines, where you have 5 long headlines under 90 characters, right? And then you have descriptions. Pretty much you have 5 descriptions options. So pretty much you can generate that also, which is under 90 character length. Okay, and then so when it comes to images, you can add up to 20 images. So let's select all, right? I'm just, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to select some random image, but you've got to choose so based on your business, and that's going to be pretty important, right? So, and also make sure to add based on the dimension they ask you for, right? So the unique things, right? And you need to add a logo, right? You can add up to 5 logos. That's something you need to do. And then, okay, the business name that needs to be displayed. That's something you need to add, right? And then videos. So you can add the videos based on the dimension they request. You can click on video and pretty much add all the videos that you want. And then site links are very important. So for now, we have the contact information, and which you can add with the multiple descriptions, and also the final URL which goes to the contact. So make sure ask for more suggestions, and try to do some research about this so that you'll have a better understanding. And make sure the call to action is automated, right? You don't have to worry much about it. And when it comes to callout is important. You can pretty much add callouts, right? See, you can add multiple callouts. So because let's say a few things that are related to your business. Let's say you're selling a product which is into apparel and clothing. So you can say, will be delivered under like so-and-so rates, premium fabric, and so anything, any benefits or features about the product. So something about your product USP, you can pretty much have it in callouts. You can create multiple callouts. Right, I'm gonna close this, and then structure snippet lead form. So this is not relevant for us. This is for the lead generation business. And yeah, you can also add your display path, and yeah, pretty much. So I'm just gonna click on okay, asset optimization. Alright, there's nothing. I'm going to go next. Alright, this is where it's going to show the budget. Alright, so average daily budget they're going to. So you can set up a custom budget. So the Google is going to show you a couple of budget options. So pretty much, as I told you, our product is $1,000. So let's spend somewhere else $300 every day, and let's see what are the different things that we have. And also it's going to show the campaign optimization score. And I'm going to click on next. All right, so since we have not added like much details, so because there'll be a few errors here and there, but do not worry about it. So what we need to do is pretty much we need to add all the details and pretty much click on publish, and that's what it is. And I'm just gonna close this off. And actually we were focusing on performance max. That's good when you initially started, but most of the people will go with search, and as you start getting more results, you go with performance max. It's completely up to you. And then connect with someone and said, so here I showed you how to create the campaign. I showed you how to create the performance max campaign, and also like a couple of other things, and also what the bidding, the conversion, and towards purchase and conversion value towards. Okay, all right. So we are done with take 2. Alright, so we're done with creating the campaign. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things for the dashboard. So here you'll have all the different campaigns that you have, and also you can filter it based on pretty much it helps you to understand what are the campaign types that you have based on that you can choose and pretty much go. Alright, so pretty much went through complete Google ad setup. the Google Merchant Center, and also took you through how to sign up to the business.google.com, and also connecting to Google Merchant Center, connecting to Google Ads account through Shopify sign up, right? And also adding a couple of information such as phone number, accepting to terms and conditions, and also going to Google Merchant Center and adding all the options which is required to get approval from the Google Merchant Center, because that's how the communication goes. And also I spoke about how it is communicated from Shopify Store to Google Merchant Center, and then once it gets approved, it goes to Google Ads account, and that's how it has been communicated. And also what are the different things that you need to do in Google Merchant Center after you sign up. So adding the details of the products, shipping and returns and business info and many more. And then so after it is approved, and pretty much I just took you through how to create a simple campaign. So performance max, pretty much I just took you through all the things, how to add a headline, a short description, long description, pretty much add your website URL, and also your images, videos, and logos, and also the callouts, and site links, and pretty much how do you do your bidding, right? The bidding strategy, and on what basis you need to add your budget on a daily basis, right? And 1/3 of your product pricing is good to test, right? So Google is going to take some time to optimize, and then you'll start seeing results. So I think so this tutorial was pretty much in detail. So thanks so much. See you in the next tutorial. Hello everyone. So welcome to EcomBrandFoundr, your go-to resources for building, scaling, and mastering $1 million Shopify brands. And I'm Krishna G, your D2C growth strategist, here to guide you step by step through proven strategies, smart tools, and insider secrets to help you unlock the true potential of your brand. Whether you're just starting out or looking to break through the next revenue ceiling, you're in the right place. Let's build something extraordinary together, right? Okay. So in this video, I'll be taking you through the complete Shopify setup for D2C and the POD brand by EcomBrandFoundr. So let me take you through the different slides and explain you. The first thing is the brand R&D and the copyright rights, right? So here we help you with brand name selection, domain availability on GoDaddy, Namecheap, and on Shopify domains, and trademark checks on IP India and also USP, right? The next thing is the Shopify setup. Here we'll help you with domain, Shopify subscriptions, brand name, logo, and branding assets, favicon, settings configuration, and theme selections and customizations. Okay. And then, so essential app integrations are, we help you with Facebook integration, Google integration, Klaviyo email setup, landing page builders such as jump pages or any relevant apps, and Geo integration for customer support and Shopify Flow, search and discovery app, right? So next thing is the marketing and the Facebook setups. So the business manager and the setups that we do is, okay, we need somewhere 1 to 3 years old Facebook profile, right, in order to avoid the account bans, and create Facebook Business Manager, and create and verify Facebook ads account, and integrate Shopify with Facebook and Instagram, pixel setup, domain verification, and set up pages such as Facebook and Instagram. The next thing is email marketing setup, which is Klaviyo. So we'll help you with signing up with the business email address, integrate Klaviyo with Shopify, and create flows and segments, and also further automation. The most important thing for any brand is the customer support. So we'll help you out with video integration with Shopify. We create customer support flows and also Liro AI chatbot automation. The next thing is Shopify Flow and automation. So which is integrate Shopify Flow, create custom flows and segments, and set up advanced automation, right? And the most important thing for any business is the payment gateway. We help you with that, right? So we have partnered with most of the payment gateways. So we can help you out with CashPay, PhonePay, Razorpay, Stripe, and also Shopify payments, right? And also we can help you with the test orders. And next thing is the product research and the web fulfillment setup. So which is the very important setups that we help you out with. So we'll sign up on web fulfill. We'll help you understand the dashboards and how to do a product research, how to source the product, and the product price negotiation with web fulfill, and how to get the products, and the minimum number of orders, minimum number of units that you can get, and then later fulfill once you get the orders from your customers. And also we'll help you sync web fulfill with Shopify. Next thing is project management setups with Asana. So we sign up on Asana. So dashboard understanding and project creation and team assessment. So pretty much, we're going to help you out with a lot of things, because this will help you understand, we create any request and which stage are we in, right? So next thing is the marketing and the Facebook setups. So as I told you earlier, so we need 1 to 3 years old Facebook profile. And then a Facebook Business Manager, we can help you create it. Facebook Ads account will create one. Instagram account integration with Shopify, pixel domain, and pages such as Facebook and Instagram page, right? The next thing is the financial management and the P&L tracking. So we'll provide you with the profit and loss calculation sheet or tracking sheet to track revenue, to understand the costs, and also the expense. And also we'll help you with create a balance sheet, monitor cash flow, profits, and business expenses. Okay, so these are the client onboarding criteria that we are looking for. So we require an email address, both professional and personal email address for business, which are required for all apps and integration. Especially business email is required for Klaviyo and other apps. right? The financial cash flow management would be like we would require a credit or a debit card for Facebook and Google Business Manager and also Ads Account, and also for fulfillment and also for all apps for monthly subscriptions. Right, so our pricing for D2C and the POD Shopify brand setups. So I would discuss in detail about the pricing when we are on a call, but right now I'm going to take you through the bonuses and the different values and the resources that will help you out with. Right, so let me take you through the bonuses. As I told you earlier, so we'll help you with brand R&D and copyright checks, Shopify store setups and optimization, all those things underneath, and also Meta and Google ad setups, email marketing and automation with Klaviyo, and also customer support and AI chatbot setups. Right, and also payment gateway and fulfillment setups, and project and financial management tools, and also conversion-driven copywriting, homepage, product page, and also the landing page. So throughout, right? And you can see the current market price, which is valued at, but we would charge only the fraction of the price, right? And the next thing is the different bonuses that we help you out with. So you can, we'll provide different applications that we help you out with, and also different setups. That is, we provide you with Shopify 3 months premium plan for testing and app integration. So this 3 months will be crucial for us to test the product and also to scale it. So this is going to be really important the first 3 months, right? And then we'll also help you out with Atlas AI Store Builder and a couple of things to set up your product page, homepage, and a couple of other things, the bundles, upsell, cross-sells, and Vitals. We also help you out with Vital setups integration with Shopify, which has 30 days free trial for testing and integration startup. So the different things that we will help you out with app integration support is the product reviews, the product bundles, the volume discounts, upsell, cross-sells, gift, spending rules, one-click push purchases, Vista replay, sticky add to cart, related product setups, and the bestseller and content protections, recent sales notification, payment logos, trusted badges, and countdown timer, size chart, and product reviews, right? When it comes to D2C brands. So everything in the D2C brand, all those apps, integration, Shopify, Atlas, and Vitals. And along with that, we provide you 3 different things here when it comes to POD brands, which is basically the Mocky dashboard knowledge training. So Mocky is used for adding your design to the mockups and pretty much download it and add it to your product page. And the next thing is about the design apps. So we have a couple of design apps, which pretty much we can download the designs and pretty much we can use it for our store. And then the last one is the Place It, which is for the mockups. You have a wide range of mockups here for all the categories. We'll also help you out with that and understanding the dashboard and pretty much everything, right? And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching this module and from EcomBrandFoundr. And remember, every D2C brand or a POD brand starts with a clear strategy, consistent actions, and smart optimizations. You have got this, and we are here to help you every step of the way. And drop your questions or comments below, and check out the free resources linked in the description, right? And yeah, so and subscribe for more tips to grow your Shopify brand. Thank you so much.